Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. You guys remember when everyone was doing Joker impressions, like in 2008? That was just shameful. Cody, let me hear your Joker impression.
I'm begging you.
I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I don't want
Would you do it for if you did it? Then if people joined our Patreon at patreon.com/wangers, would you do it?
Father was a drinker.
A drinker.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, there it is. Patreon.com/wangers for more stuff like that. Please! I gotta say it. Top 10 Patreon intros. Just gotta say it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. This is episode 183 of The Wanger Show. Welcome back,
Another
y'all.
one.
We are here. Let us know in the live chat who the 183rd Pokemon is. Remember, we're just going off of the traditional one. That's just all-encompassing. That's all the Pokemon. I believe it is called the National Pokedex. I could be wrong about that. I don't know.
Bulbapedia.
I really got to start looking these up before we start the show.
That's okay. That's okay.
I got it now.
You got it. All right. Yeah. I want to hear from the chat first, and then we'll go to Cody with the results. Oh, boy. We got Cody. We got Brian. We got myself. How you fellas doing? You guys doing good?
I had an okay day. Pretty nice day.
Pretty
nice day. Pretty nice day.
Can't beat the day in quarantine. You know, can't beat.
Pretty nice day.
What'd you do? What time did you wake up?
I woke up today at 6:20.
Yeehaw!
20-ish. My kid was like, "Wake the fuck up, Dad!" And I was like, "All right, here I come." Blah blah blah. Next thing I know, we're hanging out, watching some Sports Center in the morning.
There you go.
And then not too much of that today. Not too much of that today, Brian. He was
no
pretty
crying
chill.
today, huh?
A lot of giggling, a lot of laughter.
Oh, you woke up laughing.
Yeah. He's like, let's start the day. You know?
Yeah, I got a funny dad.
Yeah, then he got a funny dad. Then he took a nap. Then we went over to the park, had a great time there, took some good photos that my wife posted without giving me a photo credit. Thanks, hon.
That's rough.
And then laughed at some more stuff, took another nap, wake back up, watch some Coco Melon. You guys watch Coco Melon?
Is that like a Disney Plus series for Coco?
It's one of the top channels on YouTube, guys. Look it up. All right.
Oh, it's a kids channel that rakes in billions and we're over here.
Does he like build stuff? He builds like Legos and shit. I hate that.
No,
kid.
they just fucking sing. They just animated kids singing, and it's like Grant's like, this is good. This is good stuff. And I was like, all right.
You're about to say this is some good shit, but you're like, my kid doesn't curse.
We can't curse. I almost did it again right there. Oh god,
can curse
right
weird.
Can we?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know when
now
we established
natural.
Your
Now it feels like
1-year-old
we're
can't
forcing
curse.
it.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Don't teach your 1-year-old to curse and say this is some good shit, Dad.
I curse way too much in front of him. I gotta.
Yeah, one of the last times we ever saw each other, I don't even know if it was that, but when we actually met Grant for the first time, that probably wasn't the last time we ever saw each other, but the only time we ever met Grant, you were like full on cursing in front of him, like a horrible.
Oh yeah,
parent.
At that point he was what, 3 months old.
Yeah,
he doesn't retain anything.
Happening right now. I'm pooping. I'm pooping.
You know what the books say.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the first 6 months of
you
your
don't gotta
child's
really
life.
try until they get to like 7 months.
Yeah.
They don't retain
That's what the book that Brian's referring to is saying.
Neglect them, just push them away.
Yeah.
And then once they need.
Curse up a storm. Who the fuck cares?
Is he saying anything besides mama right now?
He's trying to say words. Not
Okay.
Dada. He's definitely not trying to say that.
Yeah. Well, you got to stop cursing in front of him.
Yeah, no. And he just looks at me defiantly and says, "Mama." Mm-hmm. He's trying to say letters. Like he likes the letter H a lot. Like we'll say H, and he'll start to giggle and be like, "Shh." It's really cute.
That's cute. Okay. Because
he hisses. He goes.
His eyes turn black. He grows fangs. It's fucking weird.
Real snake in the family, huh?
It's very strange.
Yeah. You reading him Genesis or what? What's up?
No.
Because that's where the devil was the snake in the Bible. Yeah.
Oh, we started clapping today, guys. Today was a monument.
Oh.
Clapping.
Is that really impressive though? Like it's just right here.
It's very impressive.
Okay.
All right? Yes. He wouldn't do it before. All right.
Spoken like a true dad. It's very impressive.
Very
impressive.
Look at my
I bought him a
photos.
trophy for this. Okay, he's gonna get so many trophies.
I mean, everybody
Trophies
claps.
I never had.
Everyone claps. Can we get some claps in the chat, please, for Cody's kid? This is
Let's do some
amazing.
clap emojis.
This is so amazing, you guys.
It's a big accomplishment, guys. And he started waving a few weeks ago. He's doing the wave thing.
Oh, he's doing the straight wave. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, he said fuck the other day. It's great. It's great. He's
Oh,
learning new
shit,
things.
he's saying,
guys.
Heil is what he's saying.
What if the one word that he said super clear was fuck?
Oh, that would be amazing. We got a lot of good people in the chat. Welcome, everybody. You got 4 of you here. Someone just dipped out. Hit that like button.
Let's track that fucker down. Let's find him. All right.
No, he came back, or she came back, or they came back. Hit that like button, baby. We'd love for y'all. Hit that like button. If you're brand new to this channel and you have not seen these ugly faces, subscribe. It very much means a lot to us. We're going to have a fun show. Lauren Romo in the chat said, Christian looking like a guy who's giving up on 2020. On the contrary, no.
You're embracing it at this
on
point.
the
You're
outside.
like,
On the outside, that's you can buy that right now, tpublic.com. It's an exclusive. It even says X on there. I think that's what it says. It looks like, or maybe it's just like, whoa, am I seeing one of those, like you see Jesus in like toast? I think that's what I'm seeing right now.
The dress is yellow, guys. It's a yellow dress.
There it is.
Are you saying in the hat photo there's no X?
It looks like
no logo
no,
on
it looks
There's
like
nothing
EX.
on there.
Tell me that everybody in the chat, you can see EX on this thing. If you're an audio on the hat, okay, you can see my mouse. People can see my mouse here. It looks like an E. Okay, yeah, scroll up now. Go up a little bit higher. If you're on the, okay, look at this. Looks like an E right here, and then an X right here.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Anybody else? Please hit
E and an X.
Prove it to me. Come on.
It looks like a little.
You just need one person to say yes. I'm telling you, I don't see it. Is it like a watermark where Brian wasn't supposed to?
You know what? Honestly, I'm not even seeing X anymore. I see a swastika. That's what I'm seeing now. I'm starting to see. Right here. There's the bottom part, and then it goes up, and then right here.
You were really excited to see the X.
Yeah.
See a little smiley face.
Yeah.
Sammy said she sees it. Sammy sees it. Oh, see, look at, you can kind of see it. Okay, right here. Look at. Okay, there's the bottom of the E, and then it goes up, and then the top, and then there's the middle part right here, the boner. Anybody see it?
I'm
Lauren
seeing
sees it.
on the hat.
Arcadio sees it. Sammy says it's the light.
Face.
Andrew says lies.
I gotta watch this on the replay. Hold on, because I'm not seeing your cursor. I gotta see this first.
Paula says, "Are you lointed?" Wait, after you pointed it out, now I can see it. I'm not fucking crazy. Okay. I feel like who played the?
Oh, I see the swastika.
Shocker.
It's like a Rorschach thing. Do you see an X or a swastika?
No, neither.
No,
All
I
right,
definitely don't see that.
Thank
I
you.
don't see any of this.
Thank you, guys. No. And Senior Film said that Jesus and Toast alone deserves a like for the video. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that's in a movie somewhere, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not crazy. If you're an audio only listener, you should really. Are you pulling up the contrast? Can you do that?
No, I don't know if I can, but I see a smiley face.
Oh.
Are you putting in a smiley face now?
Oh, I see a slice of Swiss cheese. Okay, right, Brian. Oh wait, never mind. That's a smiley face. You're right. I saw the corners of it. Yeah.
Did you guys text each other? Really, let's go against Christian right now.
No, what would you guys do? That's a fucking face.
Okay. No. You're right. I still think
a goddamn jack-o'-lantern.
I'm still paranoid. You guys texted each other, but yeah, you're right. It does look like It does look like a jack-o'-lantern.
Texted
right
Brian. I think since your birthday, Christian. That's.
I don't think I've ever texted him before. Yeah. I don't think I have his number.
Hey, you ready to call Christian? Yeah, let's do this. That's probably the last time.
It looks like the Joker makeup too, like a little bit. He's got like the
yeah.
Oh my God! Holy shit! If you're an audio only,
we've gone down with this image here.
If you're an audio only listener, that alone is worth checking it out on video. Good Lord! Whew! Oh my goodness gracious! All right, whew! Arcadia
now
said,
to make it up to them, we have to be like, "Can you guys hear that? I heard."
Yeah, I heard. Right. Yeah, we got to do an audio.
The YouTube viewers would be like, "We got to listen to it."
Oh my God! It's red. All I see is red. I like Arcadio says. It says Bush did 9/11. Okay. Paula says she sees the smiley face too. What the hell is that hat? Where'd you get that hat, Brian? It's the haunted hat.
There's gonna be like a demonic symbol down there. We're gonna.
Yeah.
I just googled a hat because I said the hat you're wearing, Christian, looks like the Halloween hats that have the fake hair on the back.
Well, yeah. Like let me play it around. This is what I'm dealing with right now.
Oh my God.
I look like a singer in like a Christian metal band right now, which I'm totally cool with if it's like Impending Doom, Haste the Day.
Rocking, man.
Yeah.
You can make it look like you can walk out right now and be like, that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
You know, like me, like they look at me and they're like, that guy desperately needs a haircut. Like,
no, you just gotta take your hat off. Take your hat off, Cody.
The whole time, every day, Cody, you wear the hat.
I haven't worn a hat on the stream in a few weeks here, but
now let it rain, bitch. Yeah. Look at that. Comment in the chat. People are gonna appreciate this.
Okay, look, no, yours goes down. Yours is tamed. Mine is all over the fucking
But you got that good curl like right up on the top of your forehead. I told you guys.
Ball scar right here. Oh man,
It looks good. We got 3 different variations of long hairs. Okay. And I think now more than anything, because everyone's still stuck indoors, it's very much appreciated. Not everyone's going to be like, there it is. There it is.
The look.
Yeah.
This is the look.
That's the All-American Rejects look right there. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I want to jump through the screen right now. I want to eat you. Let me take a bite. Let me take a little nibble. Just a little nibble.
Hopefully you got that clean. All right. Anyway.
All righty.
That's me right there.
Senior
That's
Film
good.
said Christian can get Amber to give you corn rolls. I'm not going to do that. No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can pull that off. No.
Core art, Alec. Codys hair is 90s porn. Okay. Well, it's what it is. Everything looks like something. Yeah, this is good.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Once you can't see out of the hair, that's when that's emo right there. Like when you can't even see where you're going, you're just like, whatever.
Ryan Roach in the chat wants me to yell Wilson. Should I yell Wilson? Wilson! There you
Preferably with your window rolled down and your head out the window. I should just do the rest of the show just not even like seeing what I'm looking at.
You look good, dude. Lauren in the chat said, Cody and Christian, as a female, I am jealous of your hair. I mean, women's hair is like the greatest hair of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Because they got rankings. Do you have rankings?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got you got like Beyonce. Have you seen Lady Gaga's hair? Oh my God, VMAs. Oh my God, she was wearing a mask and everything. Like beautiful, gorgeous. Yeah. And then we have Brian's hair.
I look like I'm like 10 years younger right now.
You look like a young Basil from Austin Powers. Like you look like, what's that actor? Michael Lively? Is that the actor's name?
It's a hell of a poll if you just got that.
I think it's
the young one maybe.
Young Basil. Well, no, the actor's name is Michael Lively, I think.
Oh,
why would you know that?
I just flipped it in the perfect way. I look like 2010 Bieber right now. Like,
that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. No, not Michael Lively. Damn it, it's Michael something. God damn, I don't know what it is.
I think the audience is going to forgive you for that.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
You got that guy's fucking name wrong. Number 2 from Austin Powers. How dare you, sir?
Charlie Palmer in the chat. New podcast, Wang Hair's Show.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
What are we looking at here? This is...
just gothic hairstyles, man.
Just gothic hair.
Stuff we can pull off.
I like it. I'm a big fan of it.
When are you guys going to get a cut?
I don't plan on it. I plan on keeping it going.
As much as we like doing this on the show and much as, as people are jealous of our hair, I have to cut it soon. All right, my brother's getting married in like a month and a half. And
are you going?
You have to go.
Is he actually having a wedding?
Yeah, it's a very small wedding. Everyone calm down. It's outside. We've thought.
Cody, I was excited for you.
No. I'm just getting ahead of it. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, because I haven't. I might be going to a wedding in November. I just got the RSVP. I'm like, oh shit, these are still a thing. All right.
So, when they take wedding photos and this is the hair that I'm rocking in my fucking suit, like, no, I can't do that, guys.
Are you the best man or no?
No, I'm a groomsman. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's me right there, Brian. Attaboy. Look at that.
That's pretty good.
That's legit me.
Can you recreate that, please? Brian right now just pulled up a photo of old Bieber. So we got to get that smile in there. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty. Someone screenshot that. Tweet it out. Tweet it to Justin Bieber right now. Yeah,
we need to do side by side and fucking tweet that out. Hold on. Let me This is how we get the engagement right here.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to really tap into those Justin Bieber fans. Is what we got to do. Right, I'm changing the title.
It's a thriving market.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right there.
2010, 19-year-old Justin Bieber.
Specifically that market. That's what the people are looking for. Okay.
All right. Freddie Concepcion.
My smile got worse, and I was just like,
Freddie Concepcion just killed it. He just said, "Why does Christian look like Charles Manson? He's starting a cult. I'm losing it. No more."
You do look, you look like very charismatic, like you're just out in the woods.
Was Charles Manson charismatic? I think he was just a murderer.
All the cult leaders
to be a cult leader. You
that's true.
Okay.
The Keith guy from Nixium. Have you guys watched that documentary series yet?
No.
You guys heard about it?
I always see the preview before Lovecraft Country, where it's like, hey, we got a thing that's gonna fix the brain or something like that, right?
No, it's a terrible documentary.
Oh, okay, that's a shame.
It's bad. I was excited for it because I like the cult stuff. I like the Manson look that Christian's rocking here.
Mm-hmm. I put in a ponytail because who said it? Charlie Palmer. Have you tried ponytailing it? And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Got a little ponytail.
That's a man bunny.
Man bun, whatever. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, I could do pigtails too if you want. I can do whatever you want. I can draw me like one of your friends.
You want him to do with his hair.
If you send me super chats right now, I will literally take my clothes. No, I won't do that. But yeah, I think I've seen that one too. It's not good though. That's a bummer.
No, it's. Did you guys see Wild Wild Country?
No, I wanted to.
Yeah, I keep seeing the previews for it. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a better one about cults in Portland, Oregon, with like actual footage and people who were there. Nixium has like 3 people you could not care less about, and they're telling you this story. And with this one, you fucking hate the guy that's in it because like he's like a artist.
Cult leader?
No. Well, the cult leader sucks. But there's this one guy who's like, yeah, he just like gave me everything I wanted and told me I was changing the world with my films, and I was an artist, and he was like encouraging me and all that stuff. I'm like, fuck you, dude. You still think that about himself? Like he's so full of himself that it's just like, why do I care about this guy?
Interesting.
Don't check that one.
Is it just one long documentary or is it a series?
It's a series, and they're still dropping it like on Sundays.
Oh, like week by week. God damn.
So Brian's like, God damn it, I gotta watch this again. Just don't watch it, Brian.
No, I watched the first one. I was like, all right, the first one's always a starter, you know?
Yeah.
Then they're going to get the twist in. The twist is like, oh, they brand women. Oh, that's
like,
crazy.
like a hot brand? Like
literally like brand
You're
that.
saying you don't do that.
Yeah, that's not a thing, Charlie over there.
Okay, well, I got to talk to Amber.
Amber, you okay? What is he doing to you? All right.
She's like,
Yeah,
hey, she said it was normal. I don't know why. Now she sounded like a old grandma.
Other than that, it's not that interesting of a story, and they don't have footage. They just have audio recordings that they put against like stock crap. It's not really well done.
The typical like documentary drone footage just of landscapes the whole time. Yeah.
Like this is where the cult was, and then they literally have like brain synapses, like an animation of that, and you're like, fuck you guys.
I always wonder, like, when they're cutting documentaries, when people are just talking, they're like, we have 47 minutes of these people talking to the camera. What the hell do we put over this? You know what I mean?
Cody.
Yeah.
Let me tell you from experience, from talking head footage. I literally had over like 4 hours of footage with zero direction and had to make
the collider thing?
Yes.
What's talking head?
Talking head, just like talking to camera. I
thought that was the name of the doc.
No.
That's a great name.
That's a good name though. Just literally like 4 hours of just like, here, make something out of this. I'm like,
well, you have like actual footage of the interviewee.
yes. Well, that was I was fortunate. Yeah, the first one that I did, I had series.
This Nixium one just has phone audio conversations.
See, like those are interesting though to throw in there. But if that's the only footage you have, then that could be
all they got. That's
Did
all
they just do like the wavelengths from the audio or something like that?
That's what
that's
it's
great.
some like cerebral animation of brain synapses going off and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, this is here because you guys have nothing.
No footage.
There's nothing here.
Yeah. Well, the opposite of that, the video that I worked on, I felt like that's all I had was just footage from the show that was being referenced in the like little video that I was cutting for it. So I felt like, oh, is this too much of the show? Because I didn't have anything else. If I had more time, and because I love cutting documentary type stuff. We've done stuff like that before, and I like switching it up. Whether it is like a voicemail, and then you create the little audio waves, or if you make a graphic, or or if you just literally reshoot it and you put dramatization at the bottom. That shit's fun. But
Yeah. No, they should have done that
Something
with
like
this
that.
one, but it's not good.
Well,
I had to do something like that similarly, Chris, with the dramatization thing for one Collider video. It was right after Last Jedi came out, and they were talking about, spoilers, the Snoke scene.
Oh, yeah.
And that clip obviously wasn't out yet, so I just literally did a thing where Snoke gets cut in half.
I remember that. Yeah, that was good. And then they told you, no, we don't like funny stuff.
We don't want
Stop
to do
it.
jokes.
Get it out of here.
They didn't say that.
No,
It
they
went
did
in
not
there.
say that.
Yeah, people liked it.
It was pretty good. I watched a documentary over this past weekend on HBO. I think it's an HBO.
Willingly. Did you enjoy it, or
I
did you force
enjoyed
yourself
it.
to watch it like Brian?
No. Because
I wanted to watch. I wanted to like it. I wanted it. There was an interesting concept. This sex cult where the guy is branding women, and
Love
the
sex.
the famous actress got arrested, and you're like, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
Allison Mack. There's a whole cool story. Give me something better, HBO.
well, if Brian, I have something for you that is better.
All right. Is it a series or is it a
Just one-off doc.
Minimal effort required.
Yes.
Give us a hint.
A movie came out about it a few years ago, loosely based off of it, with one of our favorites. I don't know if you guys actually saw the movie that I'm referring to, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. The movie, it stars our boy Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, you watched the Action Park one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it good? I want to see that. Yeah.
I did. Brian, did you watch it?
No, that was on the list, but I watched the fucking Vow instead. Sucked.
You missed out. No, it's really, really good. I felt very unsettled towards the end because the whole thing, for the most part, it's really fucking funny because they're talking about how, because for those who don't know, Action Point was like an amusement park in New Jersey from like the 70s to the 90s, like for a super long time. And the whole gist of the park was that like the guy who owned it was like a huge con man and would always get sued for things, and he would always kind of get away with it. But the park itself was like incredibly dangerous because the staff there, they were essentially teenagers, and they would let the kids just go on the park and do whatever the hell they want. And it ended up there, a couple people died like over the course of like 30 years of however long this thing is. But it like I would say like 90%, I was so on board. It was so funny. Dude, it takes a fucking hard hit. And it just like, it doesn't deflate it, but it's just like, like I was having fun, and I feel weird saying that, but
it feels like you were laughing at.
Yeah, I feel
laughing at it anymore.
I feel got dark.
It gets really dark. It gets a little nihilistic towards the end with one of the interviewers. Like, it's hard to say because I don't want to spoil it because you guys haven't seen it, but there's like a certain mentality that people had that attended that park, and because they ended up getting interviewed for this documentary, that I felt was just like, that's really fucked up. Like, people died here, and this is how you're treating the situation. And so, and on that end, I felt like really bad, like because I found it super hilarious, like the first like 2/3 of this whole thing, and then once they get to a certain part, like you guys will know it once you get there. It's just like
gruesome deaths, right? There's like a beheading or something.
Yeah, they briefly they focus on one death, and that's where it kind of halts.
Fall to their death or something, because there's like a slide that like goes in a loop that like engineering wise, like none of it would make sense.
No,
and this guy got away with it. And then I saw the trailer where the guy says in the documentary, so he couldn't get insurance to cover his park, so he created an insurance company.
Oh yeah,
to cover himself.
Oh yeah, they go over all of that. They essentially like go over like the structure of the documentary. I think there was like 3 different sections of the park, and they kind of go through each section. I forget who the guy's name is, but I think he was like, excuse me, I think it was Dwight's buddy in The Office. I think that's him. Who?
Mose?
Not Mose. No,
it was works there. Who has the?
It was the guy who Angela wanted to put a hit on Oscar, and he uses the lead pipe. Do you remember that guy?
I think
he's barely in a few episodes, but he's super fucking funny. He's one of the main like talking heads, if you will, in the documentary, because he used to go there a lot. And so yeah, it interviews people that went there. It interviewed staff members. They interviewed the son of the guy who owned the park, but that footage was from like 2013. So I don't know if they were like, yeah, that guy, yeah, that's him.
Oh, I've seen him around.
Yeah. He's like he's like really prominent, and he kind of makes the documentary really funny because he's just kind of cracking jokes the whole time.
I think he's a stand-up,
maybe
some comedy writer or something.
Yeah, but it's really good. It's definitely worth watching, especially when they're just so nonchalant. It's like, yeah, we fucking got hurt, people died, but you know, that was us. You know, they have this kind of like weird message about like when we were kids, we weren't on our phones, we were out there, you know, riding bikes and dying, you know, and
defying
so it's like
death, yeah.
And so it's kind of strange. It's Cisco Sanchez says 100% agree, Christian. 2/3 was a laugh. So it is very funny, and then it just takes a really dark turn, and it's just like a total switch in tone that's just kind of like, oh man, okay. So
weird.
And like I don't know if it's a spoiler, if it just got shut down or lost money. Like I don't know. Just watch it.
It eventually got like just taken over by someone else. Yeah. Well, like there are like, yeah. I don't want to say it. Did
Jeff Lowe buy it? Jeff Lowe from Tiger King came in. He's like, hey,
I want a tiger.
I got this lady here who's like 25 years younger than me. All right.
They call me the Bhagwan.
They call me the Bhagwan. We're gonna shut this park down. All right, that's what we're gonna.
Oh, and the ailment in the chat said Trevor, played by Chris Gethard. That's his name. Chris
Gethard.
There you go.
That's his fucking name. He has like a podcast or something.
I think he's in that Don't Think Twice movie. Yeah. with the
well,
improv.
I won't think twice about it. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. I was shocked that like Johnny Knoxville wasn't interviewed about it because he made that movie a few years ago, which is very loosely based off of like it was just essentially the idea. Nobody fucking like dies in the movie. It's just an excuse for him to do all these stunts and get hurt because he loves hurting himself and stuff. But it essentially
that movie wasn't good.
I liked it. I did like it.
Oh, you did like?
Yeah.
What was the movie called? What wasn't?
I think the movie was called Action Point.
Oh yeah, Action Point.
Yeah. I think it got like bombed by critics, but it's just I mean I love John. Chris Pontius is in it too, and I think he's really fucking funny in the movie. And I would have thought that Johnny Knoxville would have been interviewed throughout this whole documentary, or he produced it or something. But they show a clip of Johnny Knoxville at the very beginning of him on Kimmel talking about the movie. And he literally just says class action point or something like that's what they used to call it. So
and then just like boom, that's the title sequence.
Pretty much. But it's good. I highly recommend watching the documentary. I'd say even watch the movie too. If you're a fanboy of like Johnny Knoxville and kind of like all that stuff, then
I think funny. I was excited for the movie.
I did like it. I thought it was I enjoyed it. Like I thought it was sweet. Like it's a father-daughter kind of movie at its core. And they play like he plays a version of the guy that they're talking about in the documentary, but not as like sleazy or kind of shady behind the scenes. More so just like he was just like a fun-loving guy. Like Johnny Knoxville's character is just a fun-loving guy that wants to keep this park open because, you know, he wants the kids to enjoy it and have fun. Not like fucking people over or like if somebody dies, not giving them money for it and ignoring it type of shit, you know?
That's how the real guy was?
Yeah, like he was pretty shady. Shit. Yeah. So it's good. I'd say I highly recommend it. Check it out. HBO Max. Check it out.
Nice.
This is kind of really... Oh, shit. You had a good segue, Brian. Go ahead. You said speaking of, and I interrupted you. What were you going to say? Speaking
of Jackass stuff, Christian, did you say Amber likes Jackass movies? Or one of you guys said your significant other...
She loves it. Yeah, she loves the Jackass. She literally, I think like when her dad moved out of his house, he brought her like a big old box full of her stuff, and inside was a DVD copy of Jackass 3D, I think.
Whoa.
Or maybe it might have been
That was her first time watching it? He's like, here.
No. It's just like something that they had and they would always watch together.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Cody's Marissa fan?
No. Watch it, the second one, and I forget which point, but she just left, I think.
Oh, man.
It was probably early on, you know.
So when
maybe when the snake's biting the penis, probably.
That might have been the one?
It was. Yeah.
That's the third one, right?
No,
it's the second one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The scorpion is in the third one.
I think when he's upside down and in the face. I think.
No, that's the face. But I thought there's one where Chris Pontius has his penis.
Yeah, it's the snake.
That's the that's the opening of the second one. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing here? It's good shit, man.
But Marissa's like, nope.
No, I'm pretty sure she's like, this is stupid. Marissa, do you like Jackass, the movies? No, got a stern head shake there.
Just a no. I played it in the background. Laura was like busy on her computer working on some
doing
like,
important things.
Real stuff.
Yeah, actually doing stuff. I was like, what do I do? I'm gonna put on Jackass.
MK Songbird said CKY video days. I fucking love CKY. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I put Jackass 3 on in the background. I was cracking up, laughing. Laura wasn't paying attention. She looks up, and it was after Johnny Knoxville got his ass eaten by a dog.
Yeah.
And
was it Johnny that did that?
What's that?
Was it John? I thought Preston he stuck like an apple up his ass and a pig ate it.
No, it was when Knoxville, like they sent like an attack dog on him and he ran up the post and he had to hold it on, but the dog like chewed into his ass.
Oh yes, yeah. And, he's like, oh fuck, yeah, okay.
What's the code word to get rid of the dog?
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Yeah. Showdown. Let's go.
So then after that, he has bite marks in his ass and he's laying on a stretcher. And Laura looks up and she goes, ew.
What is you guys?
Fantastic.
Do you guys remember when Knoxville did like a thing with Pastrana and all them? I think he did with the Nitro Circus guys, and he was on a motorcycle and the handlebar came down and like literally cut his urethra.
Yeah, he broke his.
No,
he broke his
he
penis,
landed
right?
on the seat because it was like
that what it was? Yeah,
something like that.
He broke his dick.
Yeah, I remember him talking about that on I think Kimmel or no, he did He did one of those like breakdown videos where they go through like their career, and he just talked about all the broken bones that he had, and I think he mentioned
it's funny.
like,
Yeah.
him breaking his penis.
Him and Pastrana, man. Pastrana's probably broken every bone.
Oh
his
yeah,
body.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh
Surprised
boy,
that guy's still alive.
it's good
Nuts.
stuff. I love it. What happened? Some no super chats. What happened?
Is it not monetized?
I think so. We need fucking money. This show cannot exist without the super
It's
chats.
probably because of my tweet like a week ago when it just, I was making fun of super chats.
YouTube's
YouTube's like,
completely
well,
blacked
shut this
us
down
out.
then. You think this is a joke.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. If you guys can't super chat us, that's totally cool. We've
We'll take actual money.
Yeah, if you want to,
Yeah,
we
if you
got
wanna send
Venmo
to
accounts.
P.O.
we'll-
Box.
Yeah. We have been talking about possibly doing the Streamlabs. I still don't really know it, but I still kind of feel weird about it. We got something planned in the next few weeks that we might utilize the Streamlabs for. So if you guys are like dying to give us money,
Stay tuned.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take a look at that in just a little bit. But
Speaking of the theme park thing,
There you
you
go,
guys
Cody.
know what I find fascinating. I'll wait for the answer.
what you find fascinating about theme
Yeah.
parks?
Yeah.
No.
This joke didn't go well. Okay. The thing that I find fascinating about theme parks is like abandoned ones. When you see like photos online of it, I fucking look at that shit for days, man.
Yeah.
It's so creepy. Looking at abandoned fucking theme parks.
I'm a big fan of that as well. Yeah, there's a lot of explorer YouTubers that'll like just go to abandoned theme parks and shit. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Suicide forests.
Well, not that because you shouldn't.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go there, do it respectfully. But I don't think like
Yeah.
go like you don't want to pull Logan Paul like a fucking asshole and film a dead body.
Yeah.
So
All right,
Yeah.
so I think I found the clip.
Let's transition to what Knoxville getting his ass chewed out by a dog.
No, not the ass thing. I can never figure out how to do this. All right. It's the one. It says the stunt that broke penis Knoxville's. This guy's
Yes, this
English
is it.
is second language. But let's see. The bike falls on him.
oh gee oh
Here it is.
Jesus.
Here it is.
Oh, for the audio only listeners, we're watching the clip of Johnny breaking his penis.
Oh my God. Jesus.
It's tragic.
So that broke his urethra.
Yeah, I think it tore it. I think it tore his urethra was the word that they used. It literally ripped. Oh God.
Yeah, that is not good.
It's
I always wanted
Yeah.
to jump from like a motorcycle into a foam pit though. You guys always jealous of that.
wanna be fun.
Have you ever jumped into a foam pit?
No, I want to. I heard
I
it's kind of
jumped
like
into one.
scary and hot.
You jumped into one?
Yeah.
It's scary because it's hard to get out of.
Yeah. If you're like claustrophobic, you might be like,
Yeah. Because you can't like reach up and you feel like Terminator where you're just like
Yeah.
in the lava
You're
and you're just like
sinking.
give a thumbs up,
Give the thumbs. Oh, I like that. That's dope. That is
But
dope.
yeah, you can't get out. I would still be too scared to ride a bike into the foam pit because I feel like the handlebars
hurt
would
you?
like just take my face off. But
I want to take his face off.
Marissa also not a fan of that movie.
No.
Played that before.
Yeah, that's more understandable. I get that.
Yeah.
face off.
Yeah, we had some friends over that night. Invited you guys. You weren't there. We watched Face Off.
You
It was on
jerk.
Netflix, and it was me, Gabe, and my buddy Justin. We were loving that movie, and Marissa and this other girl Jenna just did not care at all.
Was it your
Just-
first time watching it, or you guys?
Oh, I've seen the movie many times. We're like,
never
let's
seen
fucking
it.
watch Face Off. Let's do this.
Oh,
You ever seen Face Off?
No, I never.
Oh, that's a
It's
potential
fun.
commentary.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That is a fun one. Mhm.
It's nuts, right? Like it's just bonkers.
It's insane.
It's pretty insane.
the premise is ridiculous.
That's
but
that's a
it's-
perfect movie for a commentary one day.
Like
yeah.
switch faces. Let's see
Yeah,
if it's on
that's all.
any.
That's all you gotta do. Yeah.
While Brian looks that up, if you are a Patreon supporter, $10 and up, and you have the phone number, we will be taking phone calls tonight. We'll do that around 8 o'clock tonight. So we got about 25 minutes until we do so. Some people in the Discord have responded and saying that they possibly will. So that'd be pretty cool. If you guys want to call in, talk about some stuff. Yeah. We didn't have a guest last week. We didn't have one this week because let's be honest, I forgot. And I
think we're running out of friends. That's what it is. We got people that we hit up and they're like, "Nah, I'm down. I'll be there." And then they don't show up and it's like, "All right, well I guess we don't have one." And then
It's all right. We had a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Busy?
Some shit. We were living
Let's
our
talk about
lives.
your guys' fucking weekend. You guys both went to
boy.
We were living our
different
lives.
types
We're
of
too busy
woods. Yeah.
worrying
yeah.
about this podcast shit.
Yeah.
Too busy living.
It was
Living.
I'm gonna sit like Brian right now. It was pretty nice because I know Brian, you were off social media for a little bit. I had no service either, and I was kind of off social media for a good portion of like just hiking and being out there. It was great. It was so fucking good. Also, Goopy G in the chat said, "Hey Brian, you suck," with a heart. But it was just so much.
Why do you have to read that?
I don't know.
And super chat that.
Guys, we don't have super chat.
I don't know why.
That's what we gotta do.
No reason for
Someone look into it. Why we don't have super chats? I don't know. I want fucking money. I don't have a job.
Thing right now. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, you guys keep talking.
Okay.
I think YouTube's down. I think that's what.
Oh, that's what it is. But we're still streaming.
Yeah.
We're still streaming though.
If the stream accidentally stops, it's my fault. I'm in the event settings right now trying to find super chat. Stand by.
But yeah, it was nice to get away. Brian, I don't know if you want to disclose where you went, but
let's talk about you. We'll get to me. We'll get to me.
Okay.
Christian.
You want to talk about me first?
What was the event?
Talk about me.
Oh well, it was Amber's Amber. It was Amber's birthday. She hates it when I do that. It was her birthday this past weekend, so I wanted to, you gotta treat the ladies or your significant others like queens, however, or kings. And she it's her birthday month. She got to be treated like the queen that she is. So
was it her idea to go to this place, or was it yours?
It was hers. So the conversation started.
Like, we're going, and you're fucking taking.
Well, I don't know about that, but I would ask her.
Goddamn beer, and let's go to this.
I want to watch the game in South Lake Tahoe. I think either like last month or the beginning of August, I would just keep asking, where do you want to go for your birthday? Do you want to do anything? Do we want to just stay home? And so, like, we like doing stuff like going to Big Bear, going on hikes. I think we even talked about maybe San Diego, but San Diego right now, like downtown, like the gas lamp, that would have been kind of like too many people. So
a lot of people. We
settled on South Lake Tahoe because I think she was just kind of looking around and was like, "Oh, I want to go here. It looks beautiful." Like,
why not Big Bear? Because I thought you guys were at Big Bear. I saw your Instagram post. You were in a lake. It looked like Big Bear Lake, but you traveled 800 miles up.
It wasn't 800. It was like 400. But yeah, that was
8 hours straight up to South Lake Tahoe.
It was about 7 hours.
Go up that 395.
395. That's where I went.
Past
Cody,
Mammoth Mountain.
Cody, you've been up there a few times, huh?
Not to Tahoe. I went to Mammoth all the time.
Okay.
So I always go up that road.
We didn't do Big Bear because I think we've done that so many times. We've done Big Bear. We've done Lake Arrowhead one too many times. So we're like, let's take a nice drive. It's a good 7-hour drive past the Death Valley, the backside of Yosemite, through Mammoth Lakes, and up the hills into South Lake Tahoe, where it was a delightful time. It's beautiful up there. Like non-pandemic, I would have loved to go out there and hang out. There's so many fucking people. There's so many people.
There shops or nightlife or what is it?
Pretty much, yeah. Like there's this one strip where it's just like little stores and restaurants and people just walking around. And let me tell you, they didn't give a fuck. There's a pandemic going on. I will say the restaurants. We went to one restaurant. And that's still really fucking weird.
Outdoor seating, indoor seating.
It's all outdoor. Yeah, all of it.
Quarantine. Can't see you.
I know. All of it is outdoor seating. But it is very strange. It's still fucking like she's taking our order and we still have our mask on and we won't even take our mask off until we get our drinks. and you oddly just feel kind of weird. Yeah, they have everything. Masks.
They have full
gloves.
hazmat suit.
Yeah.
Well, even around here, people are still like at the Wood Ranch or the Barney's Beanery. They're all just hanging out. They think like if they're not facing each other, they can't spread it.
Well, we got lucky. The restaurant we were at, we were in the corner and everybody else was kind of far away from us. So we got lucky in that. So I was like, fuck yeah. Well, go ahead, Cody.
Related, I was picking up food at Chili's the other day, right? And they had the outside dining, okay? Mm-hmm. And there's this old guy with his wife, and he saw my car, and I was kind of like looking back for the lady to come out, and I literally saw him do this. He was like looking at me like, look at this fucking guy with his mask on in his car, being fucking coward.
He was giving you shit.
He was just, I'm probably looking into this way too much, but
that could be anything.
He
that
was
could be
staring right at me. What
can be like,
what's he saying? Look at that car. Look at that fucking Honda right there.
Wait, so were you driving with the mask on?
I had the mask on. I was parked, and I had the window rolled down. I was looking back at the entrance to the Chili's to see if the employee was coming out with the food at that point.
Okay. That's fair. I don't drive with a mask, but if I
was parked, so I was waiting for the lady to come out, so I put the mask on.
Yeah, when I pick up food at like a Chick-fil-A, I'll wear the mask.
Sure.
They wear the mask. We hand it off, safe, keep it safe, don't spread. But I wouldn't drive. I think you are reading into it. I don't know.
I mean, that would, it's what I do. But
what,
like,
what else was going on? What else could he possibly have been making fun of?
There were no tables in front of him. All right. I don't even know if there were any cars next to me. He just looked right at me. Bumped his wife like with his elbow and said, "Look at that guy." You know, that's
maybe
basically
he's
what he
like,
said.
"Doesn't that look like our nephew or something?"
Yeah, it could be.
Like
I mean, I had a mask and a hat on. My identity was pretty concealed at that point. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have any like specific experiences like that. Like a lot of the places, because we took a lot of to-go orders, and a lot of those places, they even the hotel, they had because we had to. First of all, this was great. The hotel, they checked our temperature, that was the first time I've gotten my temperature checked anywhere. 98.4. Shout out to them. No, I mean just like at a place, like letting me in anywhere. In my life, yeah, my parents didn't give a shit about me when I was a baby.
Yeah. Never went to the doctor.
But when I would sign on the forms and whatnot, they had a dirty pens and then a clean pen. So like they were cleansing all the pens and stuff. Like, fuck, smart. I like it already. But all the
you went to a hotel though, with elevators and shit.
No stairs.
All right.
Two-story.
So many doors. People. You have neighbors right to the left and to the right of you.
Oh my god, man! My neighbors were so fucking
surrounded.
loud too. Yeah, I mean, we stayed away from people as much as we could. Like when we went hiking, that was great because we were pretty distant from people for the most part. Like around, like
until you ran into the guy on the trail who was walking with his wife, and it's like, look at these
dude,
fucking guys.
there was a guy walking. There was a guy and a woman hiking, and the woman was pregnant with no mask. Like I like what do you?
Okay, were you hiking with the mask or no mask?
Yeah, on it. Yeah, I had it on.
I would say if you're hiking just you two, you don't need masks.
If you're not around other people,
No, yeah.
I would have one, and then if someone's walking up, I'll put it on.
That's pretty much what I did for the most part.
Okay, so you weren't 100% mask all the time.
Not all the time, but like we found a nice little spot where we just put our feet in the water and stuff, and no one was around, so we took the mask off. But like because we were looking for kayaking, and we never even found it. I think the Google Maps was all fucked up, and we can't even find the kayaking place. But we went to the little beach area, and I was like, "Fuck, this feels like Havasu." But like people were like cheering in boats, like I saw there was one boat in the middle. There was like 10 people on one boat. I was like, what the fuck is going on, guys? What are you guys doing? Like, because I understand, like, if you're going, like, I've seen a lot of people, if you're going to like all these like beautiful places, like that's totally cool. As long as you're just staying far away. I guess it's just, if it's up to you, man. If you feel comfortable being in a huge crowd of people and partying and doing all the things as if like a pandemic is not happening right now, hats off to you. You do your thing, but you might not be helping out our situation, you know?
They're saying it's nearly impossible to transmit outside in the sun. That's what some people's argument can be, where it's like, I don't know, the virus just dies when the sun touches it, or it's hard to transmit outdoors.
I think that was one of the common misconceptions, though. Like the virus
dies when the sun touches it.
Well, because it's a virus. It's not, or it is or it isn't
like,
bacteria.
Let me see. It's
one of the two, because I think doctors were trying to tell people, no, just because you're in the sun doesn't mean it's going to fucking stop it from getting into your system.
That brings back the whole, like, it's going to get better during the summer, and it was the worst it's ever been.
I was listening to listening to a podcast. Me and Amber were listening to Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee's podcast, like on the way up. Great podcast, Brian. I was telling you earlier, you should listen to it. It's really funny. But we were listening back, they cataloged their podcast from I think April, like kind of when it was just starting, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it'll probably." I'm guessing maybe July, or I'm guessing August, where things get back to normal. And it's just like, it's kind of weird listening to that type of stuff.
Wrong.
So fucking off and wrong,
man.
But yeah, it was just very, very strange. And even on the way back, Amber and I stopped at this like barbecue place and got it to go, and just total Karen, just like jumped in front of us, and I didn't even notice it, and by the time like I did notice, it was a little too late, so I didn't say anything. But like, you know, she was wearing pink, she had those, you know, highlights in her hair, you know, the ones, and they just like in front of us the whole. I can't steal that joke. That was a Amber joke that she made this weekend, and I fucking
the joke credit there.
Dude, I died because she too was very much like, fuck man, these people.
Hashtag she too.
That's.
That was a bad joke.
That was funny. I like that.
That was a bad joke and a tasteless joke, and I don't like it.
No.
Don't give me the drum. No,
There you
don't
go.
give it to me twice. No.
There it is. How about that?
Okay.
But no, because we were kind of like we were walking. We were just kind of because we had just gotten there after 7 hours of driving or whatever, and we were just walking around. We got like little Lime scooters, and we were just kind of riding it around.
They had scooters in Tahoe.
They had fucking Lime scooters out there, which is nuts. They're like extinct over here. So we were riding them around, and then we were looking at the restaurants, just super packed. And then I just Amber turns to me and she's like, "Ugh, of course, like typical white women up in here. You know the ones." I was like, "What?" She's like, "You know the ones, the one with the streaks in their hair." I was like, "Okay, like there's a type. All right, cool."
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, all those people. All
Yeah,
those people.
goddamn white people, Cody. What's wrong with you guys?
Brian's looking up the sun theory here.
It says the risks of virus transmittability in the outdoors is likely quite low in those contexts, although it hasn't been definitively measured. Outside, things like sunlight, wind, rain, ambient temperature, and humidity can affect virus infectivity and transmittability.
Good reading today, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
So while we
Crushing
can't
it.
say that there's zero risk, it's likely low unless you are engaging in activities as part of a large crowd. So Christian was saying that there was a large crowd.
Many large crowds. Many large crowds
around the Lake Tahoe, southern Lake Tahoe area.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then even when we were driving back, we saw some of the fires, like on one of the hills.
Oh yeah, you guys went right up to the fires and by San Francisco.
Well, one of the I guess there was a fire in North Lake Tahoe, which we were in South Lake Tahoe because north south, and so
east west.
The fires that we saw, I wasn't sure which ones those were because as we came down the mountain from South Lake Tahoe, just like at the peak of the mountain, we saw black and white smoke just on the other side, and helicopters were on the left of us in this open field. It was nuts, man. It's crazy. Shout out to all the firefighters, man, because that's just brutal.
So what'd you guys do? You guys went hiking. I saw you in like knee deep water. Did you go swimming?
Knee deep.
That didn't go knee. Well,
that was like shin deep.
Yeah, shin deep. Yeah, knee deep sounds better.
Touch the calf, and then that was it.
Yeah. That was at the
cab with a V, like it was a plural. That was on me.
That was at Emerald Bay. We took this really cool scenic route. Actually, it's just the route you go, but it is very scenic. And I say that like it was a big secret.
By definition, it is not a secret.
Well, it was very scenic. It was literally the only way that people can go. So we went there, and we were looking for this kayak place because we were going to go kayaking because we thought that would be fun. There's like a little island in the middle of the lake that was really, really cool. We want to go check that out. That was the one that
you couldn't find.
Yeah.
So you just pulled off somewhere.
Yeah, so we pulled off to the side, and we just hiked down to the water because we were hoping to find the dock where the kayaks were. Nowhere in sight, just absolutely nowhere. Google Maps lied to us. There was like zero service down there either, which was nice because I just put my phone in the pocket, but we were also looking for this place the whole time. So we hiked like about 4 miles, I would say, like 2 down, 2 up, and all around and all over. And then that I posted I think on my Instagram somewhere. Follow me on Instagram at Christian Ruby. Check me out there. On my Instagram story of me in the water. And that was just like a little spot that we found off to the side where Amber and I put our little tootsies in the water and stuff,
Yeah.
Tootsies.
Yeah.
It gives toes.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're referring to. Yeah.
You think of my dick?
Upon hearing it, you can mean many variety of things.
Yes.
But, I believe you're referring to the toes.
But it was a fun trip, nice getaway until there was just a lot of people that didn't care. Like I was saying, the places that we kind of interacted, whether we took out food or we went to like a gas station to get a drink of water or something, they were all respectful. They were all like masks required. It was just the residents. They were just like it's that typical like when you see people leaving the store and they have the mask on. As soon as they exit the store, it's just yeah. It's like
feels great to be free again.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Now that I have my rights again.
A lot of that. Definitely a lot of that. But it's strange times. Even because Amber and I were Mexican, so we had to get some Mexican food out there. We had to.
How long has this been happening?
No, it just started. I just found it
today.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And so we had to get. So we were just like, oh, what are we gonna eat for dinner on Saturday night? So we went to a Mexican place. It was really, really good. But they didn't have any chips. So we were like, Amber was like, what the fuck? They don't have any fucking. She was pretty upset. I was like, well, there's a Baja Fresh across the street. She's like, I'm going. We got chips from another restaurant with our food. It's a good combo. Good night. And then we watched. There's no tortillas. What the fuck?
I was about to say you should have done a new version of that soundbite.
There's no tortilla chips. What the fuck, way?
There we go. Get that hashtag content.
There it is, right there. Yeah, it was good. And then we watched Barbershop 3, which is the greatest third movie in any trilogy ever.
That's what you did on your vacation.
Oh yeah, we didn't want to go out. We didn't want to. It was late. We didn't want to go out anywhere. And I kept telling Amber, like, Amber, you need to watch Barbershop 3 because it's one of the best fucking. No,
that's the movie. That's the movie that you're like.
Tell me she hated it after all this because you've been hyping this one up for a few weeks.
Well, she fell asleep, but because she was tired from all that hiking.
That counts. Yeah.
And it was her birthday, so I didn't want
a 2-hour movie at 10 o'clock.
Well, I didn't want to wake her up. It was her birthday. I want to let her. She's on vacation. Let her do her thing.
It's totally understandable. Yeah. She fell asleep.
It was on BET. It was fucking great. They played the second one before that. We watched the tail end of the second one. The Barbershop trilogy. Why don't we talk about these more? These are fucking the Barbershop 3. Let me tell you, Cody, specifically you, Cody. What?
Is that when they're back in business?
No, that's the back in business is the second one. Which it's okay. It's okay.
What's the third one?
It's the new cut or the next cut. It's one of those two.
Not the final cut.
Not the final cut. That would have been a good title. Barbershop 3 is one of the best third fucking movies in any franchise series that I've ever. Like, I'm not even fucking joking with you. Barbershop 3, it hits so fucking hard. It's so relevant, especially for today. It's just, it's fucking great. Watch that fucking movie. It makes me mad. It's so good.
It says it's called The Next Cut.
Yeah, there you go.
Or is that the second one?
That's the next cut. The third one, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Barbershop 2 is back in business.
Yeah.
We've established this, Brian.
The third one is Malcolm D? I think it's Malcolm something D.
What does he do?
He also did... what did he do? He did something that...
Oh, Malcolm D. Lee, the director
D. Lee,
of Barbershop
there you
3.
go. There you go. The director, yes. Tim Story did one?
Oh, look at that guy. That's
finally you got it. There you go.
Let's see how far the water... That's not knee deep. That's
knee deep?
half deep. That's half deep right there.
Oh, yeah, because he's got the baggy shorts, so they're...
I didn't go then that far. Yeah, I didn't want to go in all the way.
Yeah. You're just afraid of things. Look out for those gators. I
don't know if there's gators over there, but there's bears.
There's not gators. There's bears in that water.
In the water, yeah.
They're just lurking underneath, just waiting to pounce. Yeah.
You didn't go snorkeling? Aren't you a fan of snorkeling?
Yeah.
It's really hard. I've told you many times.
It's really hard. Very taxing.
Are you kidding me? Would you want to snorkel in a pandemic using other people's snorkeling gear?
That's true.
That's gross.
You got to bring your own. Yeah. Bring your own snorkel.
They did have scuba diving. I did see that. I saw some guy pulling up some tanks. The scuba diving guys look cool because they were wearing masks, but like all the lifeguards, all the people that you can take out boats and shit. No masks.
Were they wearing their scuba masks?
That would have been great. They should have done that. So yeah, that was my weekend. Happy birthday, Amber. Happy birthday,
Amber.
Brian, what did you do this weekend?
Happy birthday, Amber. I went to a lavender farm.
Ooh, Lavender Town.
I don't. What is that?
I don't know, actually.
Okay, so you've been there and you still don't know what you experienced.
No, it is a place where they harvest and grow lavender, which is a plant that you can use in many different aspects that I didn't know about. And also, the new thing is that lavender is a stress reliever.
Really?
You, smell it. You can rub it on you.
Is this like a medically approved stress reliever? Or is this just something you hear like the locals say? Like
no.
It also cures COVID too. Is that what you're saying?
Dr. Amen. Renowned Dr. Amen says stress reliever is lavender. So take a big whiff of lavender and it helps you.
All your problems go away.
All of them. We got no problems. What if just half our world
got no problems,
sniff lavender, we'd all be good.
Just fucking start snorting that shit. I'm too fucking stressed right now, man.
Yeah. But we went here and it's normally pre-COVID, this place would be, there's a main cottage where people can live, and there's also yurts. Do you guys know what yurts are?
I do not.
I don't, Brian.
What is that?
Tell me more.
They're like tents. So they would have people in the main cottage, and then like 4 yurts of tents with 4 people living in there, and they would have like retreats and everything. It was like so hippie and so crazy.
What the fuck did you do? Okay, what is this? What is this that you're talking about?
It's Lavender Farm.
I feel like you're making up words.
No. Yeah. Lavender Farm. Look it up by Escondido.
Okay.
You know what? I posted a video on my Instagram, and who commented? But Jorge Rubalcaba.
My dad?
Said, yeah.
Oh shit! What did he say? Like, I love Lavender Farm.
He said, "Where is this?" Wait,
you got that lavender, man? I need some of that lavender.
I posted a story video of like all of it.
You gave the world the whole fucking tour of that place, man.
I did.
Jesus
I wanted
Christ.
to. I was like, we are gonna. I was telling
Show
Laura
up.
before we leave, I'm getting a video of the entrance, of where we live or where we sleep.
The outside shower where you just stand in the nude and bathe yourself, apparently.
That's the only shower. That is
the only shower.
The one that's out in the open.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the only shower. It's very hippy dippy.
Yeah.
And would you guys still, because there's no doors, would you guys still feel weird showering like that, or would you? Like,
I'm assuming there aren't any neighbors besides the tents down at the bottom.
the yurts.
The yurts, excuse me.
Yeah, that's further down though.
Yeah, the tents are further down, or the yurts?
Yeah, the yurts are further down.
There's yurts, and then there's tents. All right,
No, the tents. We don't worry about the tents.
There's a structure here. Yeah.
I guess it'd be taking a second to get used to, but after the first shower, I think it would have been fine.
Oh yeah, after
Maybe
the
I
first
bring
shower,
my own wall. I'm like, here we go. Let's put this here.
You would like structure like a fort when you're young. You would have like
Stack
blanket
some
forts.
books, have some pillows up there. Trying to
There's
just
nobody. Marissa's like, Cody, there's nobody around. Just take a fucking shower. I'm like, no, what if someone walks in?
I go in there, do it so quick. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Done. All right, let's go.
I'm clean.
I'm
Let's
good.
Go.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's a very hippie but very, very relaxing place. Because of COVID, they don't sell the yurts anymore, so it was just us in the cottage, and then we had our own pool, we had our own jacuzzi. There was a what's it called? A projector screen. We watched a movie. I'll talk about that in a bit.
You watch Barbershop 3?
Not Barbershop 3, Barbershop 2, which wasn't as good as Barbershop 3.
It's
Of
not,
course, yeah. Wasn't the closer.
If I had to go in order, I would honestly say Barbershop 3, then 1, then 2. I think 3 is the best one of the franchise. I'm just saying.
Guys, there was an outside bathtub. I took a bath. I read my book. Can you
Enrique Cabreas in the chat said, "What the fuck is Brian talking about?"
Look at that. I read my book outdoors.
I fucking hate you so much.
Why? Why are you hating on my lavender?
No, I'm glad that you had a lovely time. All right.
Yeah.
And that looks like that picture. That's probably the happiest I've ever seen you. Just so out of nowhere. What the fuck? You're just sitting there in a bathtub.
And it's out in the open. In the morning, you on the patio, on the little porch, you have your mimosas. I was in my.
You're wearing pants?
I was in my robe.
Oh, your robe. Is it a complimentary robe? Did they provide it for
I
you?
brought my own robe.
Okay.
This is your dream. This was your vacation right here.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
No, you can come if you want, but this is for me, honestly.
And look, and during the day we hiked around the fields. They literally grow. They have like fields of lavender.
Tell me you had to like part of the deal was that you had to maintain the fields. Like you had to do your part for the farm.
No. That's what Steve was
great.
for. That's not what we were for.
Steve was there? Oh,
yeah,
man.
Steve was for the lavender fields. We were just but here's the problem.
Oh.
So
there's a
lavender.
problem with this place. It's so fucking magical.
No. The problem is the people that go there because it's so beautiful. The lavender, she gets influencers that go there. They shoot videos. They take pictures. She was giving us the whole rundown because she rents it out like all year. But lavender season, if you guys want to know, is between May and June. So if
I
you
was
want to
dying to know. Thank you so much.
Between May and June, that's when you see the actual bloom of the lavender.
Oh, so you went during not the subpar lavender season.
Yeah, it was dead.
You went there for the main experience, the prime experience.
It was dead at this time. But we still got the outside pool, the shower, the bathtub. Still read my book, you know?
What were you reading?
What'd you read, Brian?
I read Mindfulness in plain English.
Who is this person?
I don't know you anymore.
This is not our friend. Who is this guy?
Mindfulness in plain English, a masterpiece by the Bhante Gunamartana.
You read the thing in its entirety, I'm assuming.
No,
on that
I'm like halfway. It's about meditation.
I would have loved if you read like 2 pages just for the photo op, and then you got out. You're like, my back hurts.
I was like, you got that right,
Yeah,
Laura. You
I'm
got
done.
that. I can post, like,
Laura's
hashtag
drinking a
mindfulness.
beer and smoking a cigar, and you're like, "What the fuck are you reading?"
We get the Wi-Fi on yet, Laura? What's going on here? Okay.
Oh, no Wi-Fi, no TV.
I assumed
so
as much. Yeah.
Boom. All you got is books. and mindfulness.
Goopy G in the chat, who said you sucked earlier, wants to know where is this place, and I need to go there. Where is it?
Oh, all of a sudden, people are on board with the lavender. Lavender farm.
I'm still not conved this is real.
It's a real place.
I'm
Look up
convinced
the
this is
lavender
all a
farm.
bit.
Escondido, right? Cisco Sanchez says Escondido represent.
Ask Jorge Ruvalcaba. He'll probably tell you right now.
That's who Goopy G is.
Oh, could you imagine that's my dad? It would be Goopy J, but it's still good. It's still good.
That's what he wants you to think, though. He's trying to throw you off that
That's
Goopy
true.
G.
Yeah.
But here also, so the thing with the influencers, they come and she said that she has fields of lavender, and she said these influencers brought a mattress, put it in the fields, and took photos. Didn't tell her.
Oh, fuck that. No.
And then she's like, fuck this. You guys.
Kick him out?
I don't know. She probably did. But we were respectful. We just like chilled by the pool. You can tell by my tan.
Yeah, you should have been like, you should be like, dude, I'm like a fourth string YouTuber. Like what the fuck? I'm gonna
Dude,
take
I got
my
own
photos.
show. Like just like give me an extra night. You know?
I just came here to read. You know,
I came here to meditate and read.
Take a bath outside.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Oh boy. Well, that sounds lovely
more.
though.
There's
more. Oh
All
my
right,
god.
Here we go. There's more. So on Friday, it was just Laura and I, because technically it's like we have our own private place. The owner of the property is there, but she's like in her own house doing her own thing. It was just me and Laura.
Yeah.
And then this old school bus pops in. She gets the tour and leaves, but doesn't leave the property. She goes because it's like 8 acres, so she goes down the road, but like stays there.
Did she drive the school bus?
Yeah, she drove the school bus, parked it at the edge of the property, and then a black school bus shows up behind her.
Racial.
And then the school buses are just there, and then the owner of the property is like, "What the fuck are these guys doing?" You know, bunch of fucking hippies. You know,
She walks up to you in the bathtub. Hey, Brian. What are these guys doing?
these fucking hippies.
What book is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are these guys doing?
Was it a magic school bus?
No, it was like classic like Charlie Manson. We were like pretty terrified.
Jesus Christ.
Like rundown school
Hold on,
bus.
did you say Charlie Manson?
There's
Charlie Manson.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then she tells her worker to go kick them out, and then it's nighttime. At nighttime, you have to drive on a dirt road to get to this place. So it's like in the middle of the mountains.
This is now I'm interested. Now this is turning into a fucking horror movie, and I'm in. All right, let's go.
I'm on board.
So there's no punchline, but I'm gonna lead you. So
Please do.
yeah, so it gets pitch black. There's these 2 buses. They're like, oh, we're just gonna wait until the sunset and then we'll leave. And they're like, no, fuck that. You guys are looking for a place to stay, and you're not gonna stay on my property. So then 2 cops come down the road.
What?
And you see sirens, and they're coming down the dirt road, and then just like they just go out, and then boom, nothing. We don't see anything.
Oh, you said boom. I thought, okay.
Hey, that's still creepy. That's
That is
a lot
pretty.
of creepy
That's
setup.
pretty gross.
That was creepy because there's no real locks on the doors. So I was like, are these fucking hippies gonna?
What?
Yeah.
What? There's no locks on the doors?
I don't like that. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
There's a main lock with a key.
Look,
but you guys saw the video with the outside shower.
Yeah, a one-wall shower is one thing.
Yeah.
All right? But no locks on the doors.
Yeah. There's no locked doors in this house, sir. Yeah.
So the door leading out to the shower, it's one of those locks you can just turn with your nail.
Yeah. I got a couple of
Those
those
are just
here.
simple.
Yeah.
So if we did lock ourselves out, we can just turn that with our nail and get in.
Amber does that when I'm taking a shit just to fuck with me. I'm just kidding. She's like, surprise, motherfucker, and she starts punching me like Bam.
So
you're pooping every time.
Yeah, he's crazy now.
So that part was a little unsettling, that there's no real locks, and then you sleep in the attic part where it just
Of course you
stairs
do.
out. Yeah.
Of course you do. Yeah.
And you know what's in there? An old school typewriter.
which just types by itself in the middle of the night, saying, "Get the hell out of my house."
And in typical fashion of me, I pushed a button and it got stuck.
You were inspired by the book that you were reading, that you wanted to type.
You wanted to write your own. Yeah.
No, I
And
was
you
just like,
broke
it's a
the
nice
typewriter from 1918. Okay.
It's a nice typewriter. Then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, like it doesn't come back.
I wish you jammed it and it just kept typing like the letter A. Like the paper keeps going. Oh shit.
I'm like, oh shit, I hope this place
my
doesn't charge
God.
me for this old school typewriter.
Probably.
But that's not the end of the story.
Oh, it keeps going.
it's not. Of
Let's
course
go.
it's not.
Let's keep this going.
So that's the lavender farm. Her neighbor has like 20 acres, and it's the 12 tribes of Israel. It is a fucking commune with 75 people, men, women, kids, and they just live off the land, make their own avocado. They gave us, we went there the last
avocados?
day. Yeah, they gave us like 10 avocados. They make everything. They have goats, they have cows, they
Milk?
have everything. They're self-sufficient.
Whoa.
And they're just like living off the land.
This random spot is in California, one of the most condensed states and most crowded places in the world. Wow.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Well, it's by Escondido, which is by Temecula, so it's like out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You have to go drive on a dirt road. But we went there. It felt like a cult, but I don't want to say it. But
You just
like,
did.
I won the thing with the locks, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm down with the cult. Fine. If you're not drinking Kool-Aid, that's one thing. You know, if you guys are just there to worship an all-powerful being, whether it be up or down, cool. But no locked doors. Fuck that.
I was even fine with just the one wall shower, but the lock is just a.
Stanley Hudson in the chat. We were this close to losing Brian to a cult.
I was waiting for him to come back, but guys, you ever just think about like what's up there?
Yeah,
you
just
know?
like guys.
That's
guys.
how we walked up there, and the girl's like, you know what? Like, I came down here for a higher power, and I just found it in this place. And, like, Jesus, the Son of God, is like, we don't really. Like, I was like, whoa, like that. Well, they're happy though. Like that's their way of living.
That's how it starts, Brian.
How every horror movie involving cults starts.
It's how it starts.
They're
happy.
starts.
Are you guys happy, or do you guys have mindfulness, or do they?
I have
are
mindfulness.
way more
I am happy.
You started this story, and I was slightly jealous. I'm like, this looks like a cool fucking place.
Yeah.
You did your 3-minute Instagram story showing
Yeah.
off the whole thing. I'm like, wow, this is fascinating. Now I'm just glad you're alive. All right, at this point.
I don't know. I'm convinced Senior Film brings it up in the chat. I think Brian is already brainwashed. We lost him.
Yeah.
I think Brian's already
man.
gone.
I think I'm a little brainwashed too.
Damn it.
I was gonna say something, but I was drinking my Truly. So.
It was. They seem happy. You know what? And also, I have a photo too. They have all these acres in the middle of the mountains,
Yes.
and then in the middle of that, they created a pond with a waterfall, and it looks
So they can give
like
each other baptisms?
And in
maybe.
the afternoon, all the women dance around in a circle holding each other's arms. And
here's
there's
the
one that's
thing,
crowned
Cody.
like
You
the
didn't-
queen.
You didn't even. Whoa! You weren't even there.
Seems like
So-
I already called it. I've seen it some more. Yeah.
So on Saturdays, they practice the Sabbath, where when the sun goes down Friday night, and then to the next sundown, you can't use any like electricity or anything.
Okay.
So then, when the sun went down, we were outside on the lavender farm, and the sun went down Saturday night. You start hearing like chanting and dancing, and little kids laughing.
How
fuck
are you
off.
not leaving?
That is. I would
First of all,
immediately
how
leave.
expensive is this place? Initially, I thought it was really expensive, but I'm thinking it's like $15 a night. I mean, Jesus.
No,
Christ.
but no, well, hey, you know, let them be. That they're happy. They're doing their thing. They didn't like. They welcomed us in. They gave us green juice and avocado.
Green fucking juice, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian, what the fuck? You're gone. You are fucking gone. We don't know you anymore.
Dude,
You're a different
At
person.
the end of this stream, something's gonna fucking burst out of the chest of Brian here from this green juice that he
Oh
drank.
no!
Wait, I'm gonna get the green juice. Hold on.
You have it in your house.
You brought the green juice home. I don't want to do anything with you anymore.
He better not have brought that typewriter home. He probably brought it home.
I think I see it in the background.
It's jammed.
People are asking if Senior Film says, "Could someone Photoshop Brian as May Queen?" I would love that, please. Can we please get that?
Right after I get the Bieber one, the
Yeah,
Bieber and
Cody is Bieber, and then Brian
so
is
many
the May
gems
Queen.
in this episode. Oh my god, I am unnerved right now. I
can't believe
I am on edge.
I can't believe he drank the green fucking shit. 2, he brought it home. You know what? This is Laura doing it. I blame Laura. I think Laura.
Is Laura part?
I think
no,
Laura
Laura
was part of
can't
it.
be part of the
This
cult.
is a
Oh, my
total
goodness.
Midsommar situation here.
Oh, dude, that crossed my mind with the Midsommar.
That's what everyone's bringing that up in the chat right now. It's a trap, and you fell for it, and we've lost you.
I'm fine.
I don't think
Here,
you are.
I'm drinking my green juice here.
Let me
also
see the
there
green
was- there
juice.
was so we were seeing where the cows were and the goats and the chickens.
Were they being slaughtered?
No. They were free range. You know,
Okay.
they
Sacrificed to the moon?
were happy chickens. You guys aren't
A waxing crescent, by the way. It was a waxing crescent moon. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys aren't living off the land like you used to. It used to be a thing. We used to cultivate and create our own food, but now you're buying Trulies from Save-On.
Albertsons, thank you very much.
Oh,
Come on.
okay.
Yeah. But these guys are just living, man. They're happy. They have a purpose. They're doing it. They gave us a green juice.
I wish there wasn't a label on it.
Yeah, that would have. It almost looks like naked juice. Just looks like naked juice.
Is there a pube in there? What's going on here, Brian? Okay.
No.
Did-
It's good.
did-
I
did
had
it-
It's pretty good. It's orange.
no.
Orange flavor. It's great.
Oh, that's what they
It's
all
green,
say.
but it's orange flavored.
Yeah, it's a little
Orange
strange.
flavored, yeah.
Did a young girl vomit that out during an exorcism, and then you started drinking it? Is that what that is?
No.
That's
It
the
was
blood of the
frozen.
goat that
They
they
gave
just
us
put
to
in
it
there.
frozen. survived on the trip back home. We drank it last night. It's
You ever
amazing.
hear of those fucking poisons that take like 6 days to take effect, so there's no traces of who poisoned the person?
Oh, I was
I'm
worried
convinced there's one of them lurking outside the Brian window right now, just staring.
They're pretty far.
Just waiting.
Here's the. I should just bring up the picture on here, but here's the pond.
Again,
That's
beautiful.
like in
Yeah,
the.
that's a green pond. Are you sure you're not drinking that water? That's
Maybe.
beautiful.
But that's in like the middle of the mountains.
Brian, I'm kind of worried for you now, man.
They're happy. You guys aren't happy.
Look,
Is this why you deleted Twitter? Is this why all of
you
this?
deleted your Twitter?
I deleted it while I was out there.
Did they tell you to do this?
Not deactivated. I just deleted the app,
Okay.
so I wouldn't
Good.
check it. I don't need to check zingers all day about Trump. Trump's funny, ain't it?
Are you Republican now? Is that what, is that what they've done to you? Are you neutral?
You guys aren't living off the land like
Brian,
we
look,
are.
in all seriousness, I'm sure these people are fine. But the way that you have presented this is fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
I am. You hit all of these details. You let off with the pool and the
Yeah.
outside shower. and
That's at the Lavender Farm. That's not. The Lavender Farm is fine.
I'm confused. I thought this was the same place. What?
No,
what are
no,
we
no, no.
doing
The
here?
Lavender
wait,
Farm
was it-
is where we stayed. The neighboring farm is where the 12 tribes
Was it
are.
called Lavender Town?
Understood. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a different place. Yeah. So the Lavender Farm's fine.
Okay.
That's where we stayed at the pool.
Senior Film said he deleted the app so he couldn't be traced.
Traced by the government. Right? Because you guys aren't living right.
I think we're living. I'm living just
We're not
fine.
drinking our green juice. Okay? Come on.
I didn't see lavenders. I saw a bunch of trees, and it was just fine.
Yeah. It was
I
fun.
walked
Good-
outside.
He
It was
walked
good
outside.
times, you know.
Yeah.
And also, so I think Saturday night they had a projector screen. We put a movie on.
Oh, God.
That dealt with similar topics, and I'm going to give you guys hints.
Tell
as
me
to-
you watched Midsommar. Oh
No,
my
no, no,
goodness.
no. This is happy time, Cody. This is not.
Okay.
Man gets bludgeoned by a.
I mean,
By
at
a-
times Midsommar was happy at the beginning. Oh
That's true.
man.
Oh,
That's true.
that's a creepy chat. Someone said Alex Shaitan. Is that supposed to be Alex Satan? He said, "I hope these people are watching Cody and Christian."
Now I'm scared. I'm
fuck-
over here like this, like, oh god.
These guys are happy. They're living.
I
they're
have locks on
they're
my
living
door.
Their dreams.
Yeah. Okay,
They're
give us
loving life.
hints of what
They
you
have
watched.
a purpose. All right, so we watched a movie, and it's perfect for that setting because it takes place in the woods, and we're outside where we hear woodsy noises like birds and squirrels and all that shit. So this movie is a recent movie, came out. I would say there's a bus in it. I don't know if you guys seen this movie. I feel like Kristen has seen this.
A bus in it. There's woods.
There's woods. There's a bus. There's a family.
Captain Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great movie. Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
movie.
Never seen it.
Yeah, it's great. I cried at the end.
Oh yeah, it's fucking
When
sad.
I
as
do
shit.
the Guns N' Roses cover at the end, and then with the sun and the yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we watched that outdoors on a projector in the Lavender Farm.
That's what
living
they.
life.
Is that what they presented?
Did they pick the movie?
No, that was Laura's choosing.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
okay.
all right, okay, good.
Because
All right.
Laura loves that film, and
Fantastic.
she's been trying to get me to watch it. So I was like, all right, we'll watch it this weekend. Mm-hmm. And it deals with the same shit, living off the land.
Sure.
You know, living a different lifestyle than what you commies are used to.
Yeah.
You capitalistic pigs,
Okay,
right?
With your Twitter apps.
yeah.
With
Yeah.
your Twitters
Yeah.
and your Trulies and all that shit.
Both of you,
Leave
you
the Truly
both.
out of this. Leave
Hold
the
on, hold
Truly
on.
out of this.
No,
Okay?
no. You go Cody with your Truly, and then Brian with your White Claw. I feel like I'm the outside. I'm
don't
drinking
you
a
fucking
fucking.
seltzer,
I'm drinking a
Christian? Come
fucking
on.
Miller Lite like a fucking man. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Just like your Lake Tahoe brothers, right there.
Yeah,
Blue
fuck
moon
yeah.
earlier.
Miller Lite.
Okay, Brian had a blue
Alright,
moon.
yeah.
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watched Captain Fantastic, and it was fantastic. It was good.
Yeah.
Vigo Mortensen. is that how you
Vigo, yeah, Vigo. Not Alex Till, but I forget who plays the son. It's someone similar to that.
say it? I
The
forget his
son.
name. He was in 1917. He's great.
He's fucking fantastic.
yeah, everything about the movie was just
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you guys like it when you guys watched it? Like,
Yeah.
Did you guys watch it in theaters?
I haven't seen it, actually.
I did not.
Oh, you haven't seen it, Cody?
Oh,
great.
Cody, you would like it. You would very much
Yeah.
like it. Yeah, yeah.
My grandmother loved it. She keeps telling me every time I see her. You see
Really?
Captain Fantastic? For a period of time, yeah. Like every time I saw her, she's like, That Captain she forgot that she kept recommending it to me. She's like, I watched this movie with Viggo Mortensen, Captain Fantastic.
How did that even come across to her? Like,
I don't know. This was years ago when it came out, I think. So it's probably like being advertised as being, rental. But yeah.
It came out 2016, I believe.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like an underground. It was Bleecker Street movie.
Yeah.
You guys know who directed it and wrote it?
George McKay. That's what the ailment said. He plays he plays the older son. I don't know who directed it now.
Matt Ross, I think his name. He plays Gavin Belson in Silicon Valley.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, that's right.
Fucking wrote and directed this movie, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Fan of that one.
So that was my weekend. It just covered all the gambits.
So many.
Covered all, what else?
We should have titled this Brian. Stayed
in a cult.
Yeah, Brian stayed in a cult hotel. My God.
Man.
No, yeah, and there was they had little lavender lights come from the lavender trees. They made little purple pictures.
Yeah.
It looks like she's being summoned up to the aliens that you guys are fucking worshiping.
Hey man.
Again, just in case, I'm sure these people are fine.
Yes,
The way Brian's presented it, though, hiding all of these details until the very end has been very suspenseful.
How did I present it in a negative?
It started out just like a horror movie, saying like all these great things, and then all of a sudden, there's these creepy people on a bus that came by, and then there was a second bus, and then they were waiting until it was pitch black outside.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I don't know, man.
That was Friday night, and then but they didn't have anything to do with the neighboring. But also, driving in, I was like, this is a fucking horror movie. So you stay at an Airbnb. The main person lives on the property, and if you want, she'll cook you a dinner.
Dude, no.
And
come on.
We did that.
No.
So she cooked us dinner.
What'd she cook you? A goat?
Tell me she killed the animal in front of you.
No. She's
okay.
Was she Filipino? Was it one of those
right.
pigs?
You're right.
She's on the Lavender Farm. She's not part of the 12 tribes, the neighboring areas. She's different.
I apologize, Miss Lavender. Go on.
But like seeing everything I've seen and all that in movies and pop culture and everything, driving to this remote area, getting dinner prepared, I was like, oh shit, she's gonna fucking murder him.
Emmanuel in the chat said she put a pube in there for sure.
What's with you guys and pubes? Is that like the worst?
It's from Midsommar.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
But that was what terrified me. I'm like, Lord, she's gonna like poison us and then kill us and then take our phones and write a good review on the Airbnb.
That's pretty funny. No, Brian, it wasn't poison. This was indoctrination. You've been indoctrinated. You've been completely taken over.
But she had 5 stars on the Airbnb, so I was like, this must be legit. Unless she takes the phones from the dead people and
she
gives
could
5-star reviews.
That's Jesus Christ.
At what point did you discover the basement that was hidden?
Yeah.
And you just discovered all these skeletons.
There wasn't a basement.
When was it, Brian?
There wasn't a basement, but so the windows have like these full-length curtains that go from the top to the bottom. They cover the whole thing. And then there's this long one at the corner of the wall, of the corner of the room in the main area. I look behind it. I open the curtain, and it says massage room.
Oh.
And then I open it. I just open the door because also another door that does not lock. It has locks, but it doesn't like latch into it.
They give you the illusion of security. Yeah.
To give you that. So I open it. It says massage room only for staff only. Please do not enter. And then I see just bottles, like mason jar bottles, just on
and fingers and a brain. Some
I don't
ears.
know. I didn't go in there, but that was another thing that like kind of worried me a bit. So I just put a chair in front of that door.
You like propped it up so no one could come out.
Yeah.
Some guy's like, "Hey, I'm working down here. I'm one of the staff."
All right, hold on. Like all during this time, are you freaked out and Laura's like totally cool with it, or are you guys both freaked out?
Yeah,
No.
good question.
We were fine with it. Like it was just like momentary. Like, oh, that's kind of strange.
I don't know how you found time to relax. Everything about this is so unnerving. Like,
You guys
this
are
is fucking creepy.
You guys are the typical horror victims. You're like, oh, that's kind of strange. They've got like a cult here. Ah, fuck it. They're giving us goat. Let's eat some goat.
Hey, we're fine. We made it fine.
For now, Brian. You guys
back.
have just got back. Let the symptoms kick in.
This
All right.
movie ain't over. We're about to get to the third act.
Yeah.
What's the
think
third?
you're
They
safe.
poisoned me. They indoctrinated me with happiness.
They crashed the Wanger show live stream. That's what happens.
Amber's gonna come in here all wide-eyed. She's like, "You need to come with me.
You need this green juice.
I'm never drinking green juice ever again." And I like
It's organic.
there's
It's real.
a
I bet
naked
it
juice in
is.
it.
It's not processed from your Trader Joe's delis and everything.
Organic organs is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So and also like.
Oh, what else
that-
happened? Yeah,
no,
let's get going. Yeah.
I was saying that with the doors that don't lock, that's what freaked us out because we sleep in the attic and there's no door to our bedroom. It's kind of like a loft. So the stairs just go up into the attic and then that's
have a door.
we didn't have a door. So we put like it's like a little shelf looking thing. So we kind of just like stuck that in front of the stairs.
And you said that'll do.
We're
I'm
like, yeah,
relaxed. I
if
feel
anything
safe
happens,
here
like
right now.
the burglar will like at least trip over it, you know, like at least make some noise.
oh, Jesus Christ!
So we slept. The first night we didn't get much sleep.
I bet.
I would
The rest-
imagine.
The
Yeah.
other nights
I
were
wouldn't have slept the
fine.
whole fucking weekend.
Night Wolf in the chat said, "Christian, Brian will be standing by your bed with juice tonight."
You guys need this green juice, organic avocados.
We should have told this story like with the lights off and fucking candles.
Yeah, I didn't know we were already
So
prepping for fucking
creepy.
Halloween.
Oh my
It's not,
God.
it's not terrifying. I'm happy. You
I
guys
bet
are
you-
happy.
Yeah.
If you're a Patreon supporter and you have the phone number to call in, please call in. We want to know some of your guys' thoughts on this story. Do you think
Okay,
we got fucking
else
more?
happened? Let's
Okay,
keep
if you're a
going.
Patreon supporter and you have the phone number, please call in. We want to hear from you. Just let us know in the chat. Do you guys think this is a cult? Do you think Brian is indoctrinated, or you think he's just fine?
I think everyone's fine. The world is fine. They're living their lives.
That's what they say.
You guys aren't living your lives. You guys are all anxious and hopped up on your Ritalins and shit. All your antidepressants.
I don't take that because I'm afraid of medication, but
That's why you're all anxiety and depressed and shit. These guys are happy.
okay.
like Raven in the chat. Maybe we should let the influencers destroy that farm.
All right,
No, it's a beautiful lavender farm.
all right, hold on.
Yeah, the lavender people were fine, apparently.
Apparently,
Okay.
we do have a Patreon caller right now, so I want to talk to this Patreon caller and hear his or her or they's thoughts on this situation here. Caller, who do we got here?
This is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Fuentes.
Emmanuel.
What's up, man? Thank you for calling in. Thank you for being a Patreon supporter. What's your takeaway on
What
this
is
whole
going on,
situation?
Emmanuel? What's happening right now?
Brian, are you okay? Are you sure everything is fine?
I'm
It
fine.
sounds like you went through a lot in that week.
Man.
You know, they start off with catharsis, and then you end up eating goat.
Yeah.
I didn't eat the goat. No
That
one
you-
ate the goat.
That you know of.
What did you eat? What was the meal? What was the meal that you
It was
cooked for you?
chicken and mashed potatoes.
Chicken
And
could have
some
been goat.
asparagus.
It could have been goat.
It was good. Okay, I have two more things.
Oh my God, Emmanuel,
Stand
you
by,
you
Emmanuel.
made
Hold
it,
on.
sir.
Stand by. You're going to hear this with us. Here, hold on.
So the first thing is we met one of the guys on the neighboring farm, on the 12 Tribes farm, and he asked us where we're from, and we said Glendale. We live in Glendale. He's like, oh, I used to live in Glendale. I lived off Western, which is a street in Glendale. What are the
He fucking
odds?
knows you and he recruited
Dude, this was oh my
That's what
God.
happened.
Brian, open your eyes, man. This is Jesus Christ.
He was your neighbor. That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
He's
And
playing
also,
the long game.
That's one
They
thing.
already had tabs on you. They've been watching you for a long time, and
Yeah.
then
They
they're
might
like,
be
all right,
watching
now you're
us.
going to come here.
Yeah.
We're going to lure you in, say that you were in Glendale too, not say for how long.
Yeah.
And then, boom.
We were, well, at least we have locks here. We have safety here.
That you know of.
They took out your locks while you were gone.
Massage room
Emmanuel.
outside this window, right?
Yeah.
Emmanuel, are you worried for Brian in this new endeavor? Are you worried for
I
me?
am 100%. I'm worried for myself. Just hearing
Emmanuel,
it feels
lock
like
your
I'm
doors, okay? Oh,
getting-
man.
I do have locks. That is the one thing that I'm grateful for. I have like 4 different locks,
Good.
so I'm covered.
Good.
At least have a chair to block the door with, like Brian did earlier. Okay.
I feel like I'm in the ring right now. Like something's just gonna come out.
No,
Yeah. Anyone that we acknowledge in this stream is just doomed.
They're doomed.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry,
when we
everybody.
first got there during the day, check-in was at like in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
We heard noises from the neighboring farm.
Dude.
It sounded like a person just going, ah!
All right, hold on. Okay. Maybe they're just having weird cult sex.
Yeah,
No, but
let's consider the options here. They're either boning or someone's getting killed.
No, they said it was a goat.
The goats are boning then. How about
Okay, so the
that?
goat is either boning or
Yeah.
it's getting slaughtered in the moonlight. All right.
No, it was the afternoon time, but you would hear like the goat would have a bell on, so it would just like a cowbell.
And you woke up in the middle of the night to hear the bell in the attic, right? That's what happened there. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Ambrosio, whatever, said
Writes
goat
itself.
sound. So,
Embraceo, whatever. Cantu.
it said, yeah, when I first heard it, I was like, that kind of sounds like a person just going, ah!
I'm not convinced it wasn't until you see that fucking goat making that noise.
You guys should have
We did
recorded
go-
it.
We did go Sunday, and we did see like a whole cage of goats. So there were goats there,
Okay.
but they weren't going, ah!
Goats, no, you ever seen those videos where people will splice in the goat sounds with like the music videos? Like they do,
so
they
it
sound
can
like
sound like a
humans.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's logical.
Okay.
You don't guys have to jump to conclusions.
I don't know about logical, but it's possible.
But yeah, that's what we heard, and we're
Okay.
like, all right.
Emmanuel,
So that's why the first night was a little rough to sleep through.
Emmanuel, you hear Brian's story. When do you get out? When's the moment that you get out? Do you stay?
Maybe the shower,
Yeah. Okay.
but I would say as soon as when he started saying like, "Oh yeah, there was a bus," I'm like, "Oh no!" Once there's a bus, that's when I get scared.
2 buses.
There's two.
Two buses.
Yeah.
for
We
that
didn't see the
fact.
second one, but the first one did show up.
I've
and
never seen a
apparently-
black bus before.
I don't know, but that was strange to us. Where they're like, she just showed up, and it's like, why are you in a bus? Like, why are you just driving around
Driving
in
the
a
bus yourself.
Like
Yeah.
one person just driving the bus.
Yeah.
There wasn't
Yeah.
people. It wasn't occupied.
That we know of. Only one person came out. We didn't see anyone else in the bus or moving or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
She said she was just looking for a venue for her dad's wedding, and the wedding was going to have 4 people.
You got to get those. That's the secret of the lie. You got to get the details in there, right? It's going to have 4 people. You know?
Yeah, so that kind of freaked us out. I think
Okay.
that was that might have been the first night, so we didn't sleep well that night.
Okay. Well, okay. Emmanuel, thank you for calling. Do you have anything else before we let you go? I'm afraid to let you go because it might. I'm worried now. I'm worried about everybody here.
I guess the only thing is that it's going to be sad now without Chadwick Boseman. I know we didn't really
Yeah,
talk about it
we haven't
today,
talked about
but he was a real inspiration. You know, I remember seeing that movie with my mom and with my family, and they were just really excited. So it's going to be sad without him, but he has a good legacy, and he gave so much. So that's pretty much all I got to say.
All right. Well,
Yeah. I'm
Thank
with
you,
man.
Emmanuel. Appreciate that, man. Hang on. Thank you for being a great Patreon supporter, just a great human being. And lock your doors tonight, please.
Yes.
All right, man.
Be safe out there.
Be safe out there. Talk to you later.
Hang on,
buddy.
Bye.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the Chadwick Boseman stuff because it's so devastating.
That threw off my whole weekend, man.
Yeah.
Like I saw that shit coming in on Friday, and I was like, oh my God. And I just kept being reminded of it throughout the whole week. I just felt terrible.
For those of you, if you guys are following, if you are subscribed to this channel, you're pledged to our Patreon. We had a live commentary premiering while everyone was kind of finding out, and people were in the chat were kind of like, how come they're not talking about it? Because it was pre-recorded. So if anybody was watching we're doing a fucking commentary for Little Nicky and heaaring the story about Chadwick Boseman, just like
so ridiculous.
The worst timing. But yes, it's absolutely devastating. Like he's a fantastic actor, and from what I've heard from a lot of people that have worked with him, is just an incredible human being. Especially, it's so telling of a character of just him in general to not say anything to anybody. I found out today that not even Ryan Coogler knew
Coogler
about
didn't
it.
know either.
Like he did not not burden, and I don't want to say it because that's kind of weird to say, but you know, he didn't let it out to the public. It's him. It was because it's his business and his family's business, and you know, he passed with that, and it's just incredibly tragic. And fuck off Screen Rant. I saw Screen Rant post something about like what's next for Black Panther, like type shit. Like fuck off. Like what the fuck, man? Like someone just
was
passed
bound
away.
to do it. Yeah,
of course, yeah. But like I saw that, I was like, really? Go fuck yourselves, man. But it's incredibly tragic. Jackie Robinson, James Brown. I didn't see Marshall, but I hear good things. He was just in Defy Bloods. That's a fantastic fucking movie. One of the best movies of the year. And I think he has one more movie coming out either at the end of this year or sometime next year. And obviously T'Challa, Black Panther, like just the overall amazing actor, gone way too soon. I cried so many videos that I watched of his interviews. It just like broke me down to fucking tears, man. This one fucking hurt.
Yeah, like when you just see as far as like reactions to celebrity deaths concerned, this is like one of the biggest ones where it's like, no, like you see how much this guy meant to so many fucking people. Yeah. And it happened this sudden. I know it wasn't sudden for him because he's been living with this for such a long time, but like it happened so suddenly for the public, like it's crazy. I feel terrible for him and his family, man.
And we joke around all the time, like about MCU movies just being comic book movies and stuff. Well, like they're comic book movies and stuff, but like, you know, Black Panther is such a meaningful movie to a lot of people, and especially when that movie came out, because you know they hadn't seen a movie like this ever, and it's incredibly meaningful, especially when you see photos of little kids. And have you seen those like kids with they're setting up like a funeral for Black Panther? It makes me want to fucking cry right now. Like it's so fucking sad.
Oh my god.
There was one video I saw. I think he was talking on some Sirius radio show where he was talking about like going to see terminally ill kids that also had cancer, and you can fucking hear it in his voice because he knows at the same time. It's so fucking heartbreaking. But like obviously I think like the most important thing to do is just to fucking cherish. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Brian. Like
Jesus.
That's it right there. That's so fucking powerful. Of what this movie and what he did and what Ryan Coogler and everybody else involved did for this fucking movie. And it's a comic book movie, yeah, but it's so much more meaningful than that. And it just shows you the outpouring of love and support that everybody's been sharing over this past weekend. So it's a hard loss, but you know, the best way to cherish any memory is to cherish the memories. Watch his films over and over. If you haven't seen fucking 42, I haven't seen Get On Up, but I do plan on watching that this week. And Marshall, like watch those movies. Watch Defy Bloods. That's on Netflix right now. Stop watching the show and watch Defy Bloods because that's a fantastic movie, and he pulls off one of his best performances in that movie. Watch Black Panther. It's just even when I was watching fucking Barbershop 3, once again, one of the best movies, a third movie in a trilogy. It was on BET, and they had like a card that would stay up for 10 seconds just honoring Chadwick Boseman. And he had such an impact on everybody. It sucks. Fuck cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible, man. Shit.
All right. So Brian, you were in a cult.
Yeah, let's get back to that. Any other hidden details that you had there?
No, but I saw that news when I was up there because during our commentary, and someone just mentioned it, and I was like, "That's not real, right?"
That's how I found out too, was through the commentary. Yeah,
I thought someone was joking and said like, "Oh, damn, R.I.P." But no, like I looked it up and it's real. Oh shit! And he's only like 43.
Yeah, dude, he got diagnosed in 2016, I think it was. He did so many fucking movies and just powered through it. What a fucking amazing human being.
Respect the hell
Jesus
out of that
Christ.
guy, man. It's crazy.
But yeah, go out there, watch his movies, and just cherish your loved ones, because you just, it's a short life that we live. You got to cherish every single moment.
Go live on the farm. No,
don't do that. No, don't stay away from that farm. I would
do that. Go somewhere with doors. Preferably locks.
Just like live off the earth and just appreciate the life around you, because that's what makes pure happiness.
I don't know. Yeah. If you're our Patreon supporter and you have that phone number, feel free to call in. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, this week, got a couple things going on. first of all, this Wednesday, Cody and Ken are playing MLB The Show 20 once again for Game 6.
Game 6, guys.
Cody, are you ready? You gotta win, man.
I gotta be careful, man. I was up 3-1 before. Got a little too comfy, and then Ken beat me last game. So I gotta try. I'm 1 win away from winning the series. I gotta try to win before we force a Game 7 here. It's getting intense.
Ken is very much hungry. He wants to win. I know this. I very much.
He hasn't eaten since we started this series. You're right. He's very hungry.
Very gone.
Yeah.
Mark Ellis will not be joining us for that one because he has another obligation that same night. Lavender Farm. He got taken as well. So either I will announce it or maybe even Brian maybe announce it. Jesus, Lord help us. Not sure, but Ken will be there. Cody will be there. I will be there. Maybe Brian will be there. We'll see. That'll be this Wednesday. Doing a 7 o'clock. And then this Friday, we're doing a movie commentary, live commentary. It'll be live this time. And
Midsommar.
Not doing Midsommar.
Shit at this point, man.
Would you really want to do Midsommar? I feel like that would be a boring commentary.
Yeah, I would want to put it on right now.
yeah, as we're watching it.
Show Brian what he's talking about. I think in a few days it'll probably.
I can't see that being that fun.
No, that movie is rough to watch. Yeah. Have you guys seen it multiple times?
No, I only saw it in theaters.
Saw it once.
I kind of want to see the director's cut, but I just don't want to be depressed for that long. I don't know.
Yeah, but Ryan, was his name Ryan something?
Ari Aster?
Ari Aster.
Yeah.
The director?
Yeah. He's a little messed up.
Misery porn is what he likes. And then this Friday, we are doing a live commentary, not for Midsommar, but instead, the Disney Channel original movie, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. This involves baseball. This involves cooking and a father that is tipping the lines of homophobic. It's a very dated movie, but it's a lot of fun as well.
I thought you guys
Disney formula.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought you guys did do the commentary for this, or you just watched it recently.
I watched it when Disney Plus first launched. It was like one of the first movies that I watched, and I was like, oh no. Cooking's for girls kind of thing. Like, oh my God, no. So we're gonna do a lot of drinking rules on a lot of dated jokes. So that should be fun. That's gonna be this Friday. So join us for all those things. I'm trying to think. And also in the description right now are tickets to Mark Ellis's show at the Viper Room. If you just check the description down below, Mark Ellis is going to be performing his first time doing stand-up in forever. He knows, he understands and acknowledges that it might be weird, but you know what? He's been wanting to do it for a long time. No audience. Our friends Josh Pakuga and Ken Knapsack will be hosting the show. Brian and I are actually going to be streaming the show. We're going to be the ones working it, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Very much looking forward to that. That's this Saturday. If you guys want to buy tickets, please support Mark. Mark is an incredibly funny human being if you have not seen him live, and this is honestly a good opportunity to see him virtually. I know it's not the same, but hey, everyone's doing what they can right now in the good old pandemic of 2020. So buy those tickets right now. Got Wednesday, got Friday. Patreon.com/Wangers. That very much helps us out if you guys want to pledge to us there. We do have a lot of fun stuff coming up in the near future. A couple of announcements, a couple of t-shirt things that we're going to be announcing very soon that we're very much looking forward to. If you want to check out the Little Nicky commentary, it is on our Patreon right now. $5 get the playback of the video. $3 get the audio version. Tpublic. If you guys want to pick up some Wangers merch, you guys can definitely do that. You guys can definitely do that. Yes.
Good plugs. Good plug in there.
Thank you. Great. Thank you. And hit that like button. There's 130 of you guys right now. We would love very much if you can hit that like button.
I like the balls.
Fuck that like button. Just fuck it up its butt. Speaking of fucking up its butt, you know what show? You know what show I've been watching that is fantastic and
something about butts and
more so about dicks.
Oh fuck me.
More so about dicks. Come on, Brian.
I'm not sure. Yeah,
it's more so.
We're all seeing dicks we didn't expect to see.
There we go. Okay. I watched a little show on Hulu. I finally finished it. I started it a while ago, and I finally completed it yesterday. It has something to do with dicks, but it also got something to do with a little bit of rapping.
I know they're gross looking sometimes.
Dave.
I finished all of Dave, the Lil Dicky show.
I thought you said shave.
No, Cody, I've been telling you, you've got to shave down there.
It's like, what is this? Okay. Right,
no, I finished Dave on Hulu. I mostly because I started it like a month or so ago. I watched the first 2 episodes and then just never got back to it. And then when Amber and I were listening to the Bad Friends podcast, the Andrew Santino, Bobby Lee, I was like, oh, I kind of want to watch more stuff with Andrew Santino because I think he's really funny because he's in the show.
Love that guy.
Finished the whole series and dude. Cody, you need to watch it.
Yeah, I have some follow-ups.
Specifically you, Cody. I think Brian would think it's fun. This show took like a different turn than I thought it would. I thought it would just be kind of like dick and fart jokes kind of thing. But dude, this show gets really fucking deep. And I'll tell you what, the ending of this show, I've never felt that way about an ending since fucking Whiplash. It had a very familiar kind of like as soon as it happened, I was like, oh, yes.
Okay.
It's really good. Really good stuff.
I don't listen to this guy's music. Does that affect it at all? I have no idea what any of his songs are. Don't know who he is.
No, not at all. I think it's cool to think of that.
Sure.
If you don't know anything about him, I think it's totally fine because everything you need to know is set up in the show. The show is essentially about his life, and then after seeing the show, I've watched a few interviews, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is here. Like he's made jokes like over the years that tie back into the show. Because I have listened to some of his music in the past, and I do enjoy it. I don't listen to rap or hip hop that much, but it's so like it's such like a character study because he's like super hyper ego in the show, and like he's all about like his bit is that he's a Jewish rapper that people wouldn't expect him to be a rapper, but he's really fucking good, and the show is really funny. It's written really well. The acting's great. Andrew Santino is really funny in the show. Everyone's great. They use there's real rappers in the show. I don't know who the rappers were, but there's a lot of them. It's a great show. It's a great fucking show. I almost cried in episode 9. Episode 9 is like one of the most sad, heartbreaking things ever. It's great.
Okay.
It's only one season?
Yeah, they got renewed for season 2. It just came out this year. It finished. I think it started in April and it finished in like May or June, something like. It was like 10 episodes.
The same time as Devs, I think it was going on.
Yeah,
around the same.
I think I read that it's like the highest rated comedy show on Hulu or FX, one of the two.
Okay.
So, cool. And they got renewed for season 2. When season 2 will come out, I think it's slated for 2021. Who knows when they'll actually shoot it? But it's a great show. I loved it. I loved it so much. Cody, I highly recommend it to you.
Okay. I'll take your recommendation. I'll check it out.
And then I watched The Rover. I finally watched The Rover.
No, you didn't.
I did, yes.
You?
Yeah, I finally watched
it.
I finished my Robert Pattinson series. It's great.
All right.
Yeah, it's really good. It was not what I was not expecting, like Robert Pattinson to be in that kind of role, but
yeah,
great movie.
Out there, right?
It's so out there. Yeah, I love Australia. I love that whole world. The whole reason why Guy Pearce was on his adventure, I loved. That was great.
Yeah.
It was so good. Good movie. Rover's great.
Nice.
I think that's all I have.
I just watched Lovecraft Country. I think that's the only thing I've seen.
Did you catch up? I didn't actually watch.
Up. I've seen all 3.
Oh, I didn't catch.
You haven't seen the third one?
No, I didn't watch it yet. I know. I'm that asshole.
The third one's very fun. I think you'll love the third one.
Okay.
They do something completely different, and it works.
Okay.
It really does work, and it's quite cool. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Sick. Brian, anything else?
No, I tried The Vow. Not good. I want to watch.
You were
Class
joining
Action.
your own cult, is what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a funny story.
I was waiting for you to start, then I was going to go. That's funny.
You didn't do. Yeah, I have a funny story.
That's fun. I was waiting for you to start the story.
Okay. I have a funny story. On the way back to. Thank you. Appreciate you.
It's funny.
It's funny. On the way back from South Lake Tahoe, Amber and I stopped at a gas station. I went inside to go get a water. As soon as I walked in, the lady at the counter, she was like, "Oh, excuse me." She didn't say that. She was like, "Excuse me, do you need to use the restroom?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." She was like, "Oh, okay. Do you think you could do me a favor?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" No, I didn't say that. But she was like, "You think you think you could do me a favor?" And there's been a man in the bathroom for 30 minutes. could you just go in there and check to see if he's okay? And
Hold on, this is the start of another fucking horror movie.
You
What are you
almost
guys
forgot about
doing?
this story.
I know. I'm
hiking
fucking
in South Lake Tahoe story worth
I know.
it.
I'm a hypocrite. I should have immediately, as soon as I told Amber this story, she's like, "What the fuck were you think?" I should have said no. But I was shocked and I wanted to help and I needed water and hand wipes. So I was like, okay, sure. So I walk to the bathroom. I go in there and the guy's in the stall. I didn't say anything the whole time that I'm there. And I'm just kind of like, I go, and then he just like, all I hear from the guy in the other end was, I was like, So that's what I was assuming. I was assuming he was just taking a very long poo and he wanted to take his time.
And then he kicked in the door and puked black fluid into your mouth.
All
and now
into
you're
my mouth.
possessed as well.
No. No, I did see though. However, he had like an Ace type water jug on the floor next to his feet. Because I did the thing where I looked. I was just like, I tried to look under the stall as much as I could. Just is like, is he on the floor?
You're literally just on the floor. Hey,
Yeah,
buddy.
I didn't go, hey. So I even forced to pee. I didn't even have to pee. I just kind of whipped it out and was like, just a little poof, you know? Washed my hands, got out. And then when I saw her, I was just like, he's good. I heard a couple grunts. She's like, oh, thank God. And then
she thought he was dead or something?
Yeah. Or maybe like a homeless guy going in there. Yeah, I don't know.
So was that a worker was talking to you, or was
the lady at the counter? She was the only one working there, and she didn't want to go into the bathroom because she was a female and he was a male, so she didn't want to go into there and like, hey, quit that pooping. So that's the situation.
You guys have had crazy fucking weekends.
So you just left and you just drove away, and now a woman's murdered because you.
I don't think she's murdered, but it was a very awkward situation. Yes, I also don't think
was in there.
That shouldn't be my responsibility, but I took it upon myself.
Not my problem. But you wanted to talk about murder? We literally this morning across the street, Laura and I saw our neighbors holding like a body bag.
What the fuck?
Brian!
Yeah.
All right.
Where do you think they're from?
Expand on that, please.
Okay. So across the street this morning, we were eating breakfast. We look outside, and there was these two guys. They looked like they're in like mover vans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so they were. It was called like drapers or like something drapes. But like they had
dead drapes,
like a white sheet like that they clasped at both ends, and it looked like there was a goat in it. Like it was like hanging down
again with the goat.
There was like a body in it.
There were horns sticking out the fucking side, you know.
No, there was none of that. But they were like carrying it like a body, like into the house. And the guy, the owner of the house or something, like looks around, like goes inside. And Laura was like, I could not cast a better guy to look like the lookout guy.
Jesus
Christ. That guy that just looks back and forth, and then like 10 minutes later he takes off in an Uber. Yeah, so that was this morning. But everything else is fine. We all have our stories. We all have
Monday.
We all have things that happen to us. You know, like you guys got the stories, and I got some stories too. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep with one eye open tonight. Oh boy.
Coming back from the Lavender Farm, we drove up the PCH on the coast. We went through like Laguna Beach.
Beautiful.
And all that. What did you say? Beautiful.
Beautiful drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It is lovely.
Yeah, it's a lovely drive.
Yeah.
It's crowded as shit. Like we were like, oh, let's pop into Laguna Beach and eat outside somewhere.
Yeah, Laguna's always fucking packed. Yeah.
It was packed to the brim. Couldn't find parking anywhere. No one wearing masks really.
Mm-hmm.
And but it was nice. Took a drive up through that all the way back to the good old Jules City.
Wow, where you just run into more murder and
Where you were followed.
Yeah.
You know?
I hope not. We drove like out of the way, like zigzagging everywhere. So hopefully we lost whoever was following us.
You went on PCH, the one freeway that just goes in one direction the whole time. So tough for them to trace you.
No, because the San Diego freeway is the 15, right?
Yeah.
So we went there, but then we crossed over to the PCH.
Yeah.
So we went west for a while. Saw a lot of Trump signs, a lot of Trump 2020 flags.
Yeah, a lot of
down fucking Temecula. Hell yeah. my God.
A lot of Trump signs up in South Lake Tahoe. It was there was one. It was like Trump. What's the other idiot's name? Trump, Pence, and then below it, it's like enough of the bullshit.
Dude, there's a guy with an RV, a Trump RV that is legit just decked out with just banners. This isn't fucking San Dimas, where there's just fucking banners and all this shit. It's terrible.
They had flags with like Fight Club, and they had Trump's head on Brad Pitt's body, and like Lincoln was the narrator's body. It made no sense. Like, what?
Yeah, they're pretty stupid.
So hold on, spoilers for Fight Club. In this scenario, if Lincoln is the narrator,
that's the villain,
and Trump is Brad Pitt, so Lincoln wishes he was Trump. Basically,
maybe
he's like the better version of him.
Oh, Lincoln. Oh, so Lincoln's like jealous of
Trump. If we're
like,
going off the Fight Club narrative,
I guess
I'm trying to dance around spoilers here, but that's ridiculous.
I mean, it's been out.
Laura took a photo, but I wish they had it online.
I gotta take a photo of this Trump RV, man. I see it all the time.
Man. Can you take a photo of it tomorrow and then post it in the Discord just for the patrons? Yeah, you should do it.
It's always at the Starbucks on Bonita. I gotta find it.
There's a house in Burbank that's like tripped out, like Trump 2020, and then he keeps like adding flags to it. Like,
I think I know which one you talk. Is that kind of near a Chick-fil-A? Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen that one before.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Funny. Every day there's another American flag to really drive it home.
Yeah.
I want to go
until election day. It's just going to keep playing those flags.
We should go trick or treating and see what he do to you and me, Brian. See if he likes us or not. Cody, he'd welcome with open arms.
Camp out and just be like, who is this guy? Who is? Well, why do you need 3 flags on your house?
Yeah. Well, to have flags in general, like Amber and I talk about homes, like owning a home all the time. She's like, if we have a home, we're not having any flags, no flags whatsoever.
Oh, so you're un-American.
She's just not.
Not patriotic.
Well, just because we don't like flags doesn't mean it's just flags in general. Like you're not gonna have a fucking flagpole with a fucking pirate sigil.
There's one guy in the neighborhood as well who has a flag that just says like "Recall Newsom" for Gavin Newsom, the governor.
There's a Burger King here in Burbank, and that's like the home for the cancel Newsom picket signs and shit. Like they have a tent out there, and for you to sign waivers and shit, cancel him.
Oh my god!
By the Burger King, where you can get a Whopper.
The way that you initially said it, I was like, so Burger King is against Gavin
That's
Newsom?
what I thought at first. Yeah. You can get a Whopper, and then you can cancel Newsom just right like in 2 minutes.
Goodness.
God, Whoppers are good, man. Whoppers are underrated. I gotta say. Anyways.
What a ride. What a ride this has been.
Laura sent me. Oh, shit.
All right. We'll just tilt our heads here. We're good at this. We're good at this. We can do this. Okay.
All right. There you go.
So there it is.
That's in Temecula?
It was on the freeway going from the 15 to the PCH.
Oh, my God.
Geez.
So I think that's Trump's head on Brad Pitt. And I think on the left, that's Lincoln's face, but I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's.
I can't see. Yeah.
It's hard to tell, but that's. But like, it's weird. It's so strange because this type of stand is not just here. It was
everywhere.
There was one in Laguna Beach too, but it was like the same exact stand with the Fight Club flag, with the hats, with everything. It's like weird how it's all the same.
Yeah.
You think conspiracy fans, open your eyes.
It's not even convincing Photoshop. It's just fucking put over the body.
People, it's like awkwardly cut out and everything.
Look, I've made some terrible thumbnails for our MLB The Show series where we have no necks, but those people literally have no necks on those bodies.
Yeah.
It's just faces over the torso.
And isn't that Robert Paulson with Mike Pence's face?
I can't. Can you zoom in more? I honestly can't see.
Maybe we can find a high res online if it's like in an organization. What's the bottom say?
That's what I was trying to find.
MAGA Fight Club, is that what it says?
Cody, you know that's on your tab.
Yeah, that's what the flag says, but
let's see here.
I don't know. There must be something like.
Keep looking. I have to take a piss really bad. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it online, but damn, that's so ridiculous.
And Brad Pitt's the villain. He's the bad guy of the movie.
Have these people seen Fight Club? I don't know. Like, do they just assume it's badass because it's called Fight Club? Do they not know what it's about?
And you got a ripped Brad Pitt with Trump's head.
Trump wishes he had that body. He's never had that body. I'll tell you that much.
Have you seen the other ones where like on Facebook, they like Trump is like saving people in a hurricane and people are like, that's my president. It's so bad, but people think it's real.
People believe it. Oh, Jesus.
I think it's like saving cats. Like, it's like so bad.
We got it. What happened? What happened to this great country of ours, Brian, where people just believe this shit?
That's why we got to go to the farms, man. We just got to
go to the Lavender Farm. Just take all your problems and just, piss them away. Then drink that.
Go, just be happy,
No way. People do not think that's real. No fucking way.
Was that him in a swamp with cats?
He's saving cats from a hurricane. There's no way people think that's real.
Yeah, he's not that skinny either. He's so much bigger than that.
That I don't know, but I remember someone posting online and
Harley Payne says Trump has bitch tits.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hey, you know what? If you are a Trump supporter, hey, then that's you, man. Trust me, I've got family members. I didn't delete Facebook, but similar to you, Brian, you motivated me. I got my Facebook app off of my phone.
Oh, that's been off mine for
I was just so sick of. You know who I love on Facebook, by the way, is Remsen. Remsen is fucking.
Remsen's been going on.
Dude, Remsen goes fucking hard on politics, and I love it. I love it because he's such a nice boy. He's such a sweetheart of a human being, but he goes fucking hard, and I love it.
He nails the dismount. He's like, bam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell
Try to contradict that statement. Bam.
Right. Well, hey, regardless, either side, hit that like button. There's 132 of you still here. I think the Trump peeps are coming in, baby. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that market. I'll wear a MAGA hat for likes. No, I won't do that.
Send a link to the image, Trump people. We want to know what that image was. Not that one. That's not him. They can't possibly think that's him.
There's no way. No, I guarantee people think it is him.
They probably do.
Yeah.
Whew. Wow.
Oh boy. Crazy times.
Hillary.
Crazy times. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been through. Oh my God, it's so much in just 2 hours.
What a journey! What a journey! We haven't seen Tenet, by the way. What a journey!
We did. Anybody out there? I did see it. I'm sorry I missed it. I don't know why we got to figure out why the super chats weren't working. But if you did see Tenet, give us a thumbs up or thumbs sideways, thumbs down. Well, what do you guys think? I think some people out there have seen it. We haven't seen it because movie theaters here in at least in Burbank or San Dimas aren't open. Probably in the middle of the theater. We know friends and that have seen the movie and whatnot. But yeah, haven't seen it. But let us know. And hey, thank you for watching this episode of Wanger Show. RB3 did see Tenet. I saw his tweet. Yeah. That's why Dorian invited him and not me or Cody. That's cool. Whatever, Dorian.
Ooh.
Shoot.
It's cool.
Whatever, dude.
Jump on the show.
Oh, we've tried to have Dorian on the show. He's bailed on us multiple times.
12 times to have Dorian on the show. Guys.
Everyone tweet Dorian Parks. How come you don't go on Wangers? How about that? No, you don't do that. But RB3's been on a bunch of times. So, thank you so much for watching the show. Hit that like button. Every single week, our $15 tier peeps and up get a nice little shout out here. Because y'all are awesome, and plus a bunch of other stuff. We got some cool stuff on Patreon. If you want to hear your name being shout out here, check out our Patreon. If you want a couple cool exclusive stuff, commentaries, we do a preview show every single week before this show. We do behind the scenes every single month. We do some cool stuff on there. If you guys want to check it out, patreon.com/wangers. We very much appreciate it. Brian, are you ready for these here names?
1 sec.
Oh, 1 second. He wants us to.
All right, sure.
All right. We say the name. Brian plays a funny soundbite. Aaron J. Lancaster.
Oh, good for you.
Aaron Woodley.
Lucky Frank.
Alec M.S. Young. Alexis Lopez.
Their limp dick.
Anthony Morera. Give me an Arcadio Castellanos. Give me something for him, because remember what he said to me in the Patreon section. Give me something good. Thank you. Billy Storley. Brian King.
Fuck you in the ass.
There it is. Chris Jones. Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy.
Let it rain.
Claire Genderfer.
Hey guys, look, it's Caesar's winner.
Yeah.
Corey Morissette.
I'll get a jumbo jack combo with just lettuce on the burger, and lettuce and pickles.
Just rude. Dominic Gonzalez.
That means he eats ass.
Check this out. Elena Marie 10 joined the $15 tier. Thank you.
Hey-o.
So many arms. Don't worry, Elena. I'll get you in the graphics next week. Enrique Cabreas.
So many legs.
Gabriel J. Leva.
Fuck you in the ass.
I said Gabriel J. Leva. Giorgio Miraflor.
Ooh, a little bit of tongue action. I like it. Ooh, a little.
Jason Harvey.
There's no tortillas. What the fuck?
We got tortillas this weekend, and they were good. That Mexican place I went to was great. Jeffrey Pickering.
How has been your self-quarantine these past few days?
John Mariano.
La Mirada means the view.
Joseph Tanana.
Give me that throat, boy.
JP Beeler.
We're living in a war zone.
Carl Soderback.
I will eat my neighbors.
Kyle Johnson.
I will eat your ass.
Maris Thornton.
I got meat here.
Mark Murdoch.
We can deduce.
Oh, Frank. Mark Turi. There you go.
Damn it, Brian.
Miranda Benningfield.
I did, you fucking prick.
Nick Wade.
What?
Paul Acton.
Is Omnimite?
Shout out to whoever sent us that movie called Omnimite or whatever it's called. Real Snacks Attacks.
Propaganda. Propaganda.
You ask yourself.
Ruben E25.
Six-pack? More like sex-pack.
So stupid.
That's the dumbest. What was that for? I don't remember.
Sure, bowling.
Oh, okay.
Bowling, yeah.
Ryan Berzumato.
I have no issue with Mike's Hard Lemonades, man. I don't.
Samantha Leon Mendoza.
Thank you, Spinning Art.
4 more, Brian. Senior film.
You know, a lot of chefs like to cook with red wine. I add a little mezcal to my food item.
It's the Christian's He's trying to help him along. Like he knows that Frank is struggling. And Christian's like,
Thad Pettit.
You shut your fucking hole.
Tyler Eklund.
Oh, fuck me.
And finally, Will McLean.
no, I missed the whipping. God damn it. The ones I want to go without that one. All right.
Thank you guys so much. Everybody really enjoys that last bit, soundbite bit. So if you guys want to hear your
It's the
name,
best part of the show.
if you want to get your name called out, patreon.com/wangers. It really does help out the show. We'll figure out the super chats in the future. It's not the end of the world, man. We just want y'all to enjoy the show that we have here. 100 likes, baby. Hell yeah. The Trump train. Everybody all aboard. You hacked into Cody's screensaver, I see. That's fucking hysterical.
God. Who sees that and is like, yeah.
I'm in. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. If you want, check out we're also on audio versions, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify. If you guys want to listen to us on the road, we very much appreciate that. Stay tuned for Wednesday and Friday. We got some cool stuff and then some cooler stuff next week. A lot of cool shit, man.
Dude, I forgot to tell you guys, I started listening back to the episodes from this year to try to get a head start on the
nice.
Top. I'm up in February right now, and
Okay.
I already have like 30 options.
Holy shit, really?
A lot of funny moments from those first 2 months. Yeah, we'll see.
Do you guys? I know we can't. I mean, we have something planned. We have something planned, but Jesus Christ.
This is all so stupid, Brian.
Oh my God, this is the worst. What I was gonna ask is, do you guys miss doing the show in person? Like,
of course, yeah. I'd prefer it in person. I mean, we've gotten the hang of this, and this is still a lot of fun. But yeah, doing it in person is obviously better.
Oh boy. Oh, Jesus.
That's on his website. That's on Donald J. Trump's website. If you go to a page that's not there.
Oh boy. Well, get your votes in. Everyone vote. It's important. Hit that like button, please, or dislike. I don't care. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Stay away from Lavender Farm.